You're watching high school sports on the YDL Sports Network.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Specialty Fabrication and Powder Coating LLC is family owned and operated out of Franklin, PA. SFPC is actively seeking new talent and has openings at 2 plants located in Venango County. Those openings are either first, second, or third shifts at one or both locations. Check out the specific enrollment opportunities at www.specfab.com or send an email along with your resume to careers@specfab.com. SFPC is an equal opportunity employer.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. Are you ready for a new home? Building a new home has never been easier when you use Showcase Homes. Customize the home of your dream with our modular components and let the Showcase Homes team of experienced home builders bring your dream to life. From design to construction, the Showcase team has more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Showcase Homes is your experienced new home builders in Butler, Grove City, Slippery Rock, Clarion, and all of Western Pennsylvania. At Showcase Homes, we bring your dreams to life.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
All right, folks. Hopefully you can hear me now. This is Andy Close here for the YDL Sports Network. Tonight we have high school football. The Smethport Hubbers hosting the Coudersport Falcons here on a beautiful Friday night for football. All right, and my audio issues are corrected. Someone sounds good on my end. If someone wants to give me a thumbs up there in the comments, feel free to do so. But want to remind you, the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football brought to you by the Pennsylvania's #1 waterfront restaurant, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. This is the Hunter Station Golf Club pregame show. The weather is still nice, the course is awesome, and the food is even better at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tionesta. Today's stream is powered by Oil Country Crates. Your products are protection. Visit them online at oilcountrycrates.com, and you're on the drive to the game, brought to you by the Warren Tire Center, where it's always a great day. Make Warren Tire Center and make sure you get to the game in comfort. Visit them online at warrentire.com. Again, we have District 9 football action for you here tonight. It is the Smethport Hubbers hosting the Coudersport Falcons. Smethport coming in with a record of 0-3 and Coudersport with a record of 1-2. All right, taking a quick look at both of these teams. Smethport coming off a 55-0 loss to Port Allegheny, while Coudersport is coming off a 49-6 loss to Brockway. Brockway ranked 7th in the state in Class A, one of two District 9 teams ranked in the top 10, as Red Bank Valley checks in at number 10 as well. So, in this one, these two teams' last meeting was a year ago, almost to the day, September 16th of 2022. Coudersport a 16-0 winner over the Hubbers. In Coudersport's 49-6 loss to Brockway last week, it was a game they trailed just 21-6 at the half, forced a couple of early turnovers, kind of keep them in that ball game there. Gavin Ayers threw for 75 yards and a touchdown. That touchdown went to Jackson Moss, and leading the running game was John Wright with 29 yards rushing on the ground. Smethport looking to get back on track. Have struggled offensively this season, a couple of shutout losses. Smethport, 10-game regular season losing streak that they'll look to snap here tonight. They would like nothing more than to do it on their home field against their rival, the Coudersport Falcons. Again, so glad you're here joining us here from Smethport. Andy Close here with you. I want to remind you we have two other games for you this evening on the YDL Sports Network. Central Clarion, unbeaten, travels down to take on 2-1 Punxsutawney. And in District 10, Conneaut is at Warren to take on the Dragons. And tomorrow we'll have a pair of games for you as well. It'll be the Red Bank Valley Bulldogs traveling to Keystone to take on the Panthers. And the Sheffield Wolverines will welcome the Elk County Catholic Crusaders to town tomorrow. So look forward to both of those as well. I'll give you a quick reminder here. Thanks some more of our fine sponsors. This game also being brought to you by Specialty Fabrication and Powder Coating and Prime Fitness USA, both companies that are family owned and operated out of Franklin. SFPC is actively seeking new talent and has openings at its two places in Venango County. Find out more at sfpc.com/careers. Prime Fitness and Specialty Fabrication and Powder Coating. I want to thank them. Also want to thank our sponsors here in Smethport, McCann Trucking, PV Paving, and Costas, Ace Hardware. As we get set for high school football, the Smethport Hubbers and the Coudersport Falcons. Also want to run down the schedule for you here tonight across both districts. We'll get to that here momentarily. All right. So also in District 9 tonight, Bradford is at Du Bois. Brookville is at Montauk. Central Clarion again at Punxsutawney. Karn City at St. Mary's. Brockway at Union AC Valley. Ridgeway is at Kane. Port Allegany is at Cameron County. Coudersport is at Smethport. Bucktail at Otto Eldred. Clearfield at Bellefonte and Kerwinsville at Southern Huntington. In District 10, Cambridge Springs is at Reynolds, Maplewood is at Lakeview, Sagertown is at Mercer, Eisenhower at Seneca, Iroquois at Union City, Mercyhurst Prep at Northwestern, Greenville is at Farrell, Sharon at Grove City, Hickory at Wilmington, Slippery Rock at Sharpsville, Conneaut at Warren, Corey at Harbor Creek, Fairview at Fort LaBeouf, General McLean at Northeast, Hollidaysburg at Butler, St. Francis, New York at Cathedral Prep, and McDowell at Erie again. On Saturday, Red Bank Valley is at Keystone, Elk County Catholic at Sheffield. In District 10, Cochran will be at Kennedy Catholic, and Oil City will be at Franklin. That is your weekend schedule across District 9 and District 10 as we get you set for high school football here from Smethport. About 15 minutes from kickoff. Temperature is dropping, probably low 60s, high 50s or so, but just a picture-perfect night here for some football. Again, both of these teams in search for a win. Cowdy looking for win number 2. Smethport looking for their first win of the season. We're going to take another quick break, and we'll be right back with your players to watch. Brought to you by the Dave Jones Allstate Insurance. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, powered by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, powered by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg.
At Costa Ace Hardware in Smethport, we know you build your projects with the same pride and dedication that the Smethport Hubbers build their team. That's why we have all the supplies you need to make your project a success. Costa's Ace Hardware is a proud sponsor of Smethport Hubbers Athletics. Contact Costa's Ace Hardware at 814-887-5542.
When you have a dumpster rental need, look no further than McCann Trucking. McCann Trucking is located along the Route 6 corridor and can be reached at 814-598-8644. They offer 3 sizes of dumpsters, 30-yard, 15-yard, and a dump trailer that is rated for 5 tons or 17 yards. McCann Trucking in Smith.
PV.
When you have a dumpster rental need, look no further than McCann Trucking. McCann Trucking is located along the Route 6 corridor and can be reached at 814-598-8644. They offer 3 sizes of dumpsters, 30-yard, 15-yard, and a dump trailer that is rated for 5 tons or 17 yards. McCann Trucking in Smethport wants to wish the Hubbers good luck tonight. Like them on Facebook at facebook.com/MCKAN Trucking.
PV Paving and Stamped Concrete specializes in blacktop driveways, parking lots, seal coating, and stamped concrete. PV Paving and Stamped Concrete is your one-stop shop for all your paving and concrete needs. Call today for an estimate at 814-598-8644.
Are you sick of all the madness and hassle of traditional fundraisers? Well, then let us give you a big, warm welcome to the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app. Thanks to Tap and Pay Plus, it's now easy for your team or group to gain online donations from supporters anywhere. Simply shop, earn, and support the team every single day. Learn more about our simple and easy fundraising app at www.tapandpayplus.com.
All right, welcome back as the Smethport Hubbers and Coudersport Falcons get set to do battle here from beautiful Smethport High School. Just about 12 minutes from kickoff or so. Time for your players to watch, brought to you by Dave Jones Allstate Insurance. You're in good hands with Allstate Insurance and the Dave Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. And for Coudersport, a guy I was very impressed with last week in their loss to Brockway was Jackson Moss. Junior receiver, had a touchdown reception in that game. Just very impressive. Also drew some pass interference calls as well. So Jackson Moss, my player to watch for the Coudersport Falcons, and for the Smethport Hubbers, Ryan Mason, number 2, running back and defensive back for the Hubbers. So look for him as well. He's got a multi-year starter, a guy that can make a big impact for the Hubbers here tonight. Again, as we get set to go here, about 10 minutes before kickoff, the Smethport Hubbers and the Coudersport Falcons. We're going to thank some more of our sponsors here, including the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Looking for something to do? Look no further. There's always something to do in Warren County. Check out wcvb.net/events to see up-to-date happenings in and around Warren County. Today's game also being brought to you by McCann Trucking, an oil and gas service company. Give them a call at 814-598-8644. Tap and Play Plus. Tap and Play Plus, fundraising made easy. Earn more funds in less time with nothing to sell, hand out, or collect. Find out more at tapandplayplus.com. That's tapandplayplus.com. Also, the Brooks U.R. Ledbetter Sportsperson of the Year Award. You know an athlete who goes above and beyond, not only on the field of play, but also in the field of life. Then nominate them for the Brooks U.R. Ledbetter Sportsperson of the Year Award. Find out more at yourdailylocal.com/BHL Award. Congrats to Brady Greco of Sagertown, the 2022-23 winner. Also want to thank Pizza Hut, where no one out pizzas the Hut. Visit them online at pizzahut.com. We're going to take a quick break and be right back here on the YDL Sports Network.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside. That now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
And welcome back to Smethport, where we're just about set to go for the ceremonial coin toss. Smethport Hubbers and the Coudersport Falcons. Want to give a shout out to good friend Ryan Smith. He's on the officiating crew here this evening. So here we go. Smethport captains coming out. Number 65, Logan Hurlbert. Number 2, Ryan Mason. Number 52, Cole Zuba. And number 50, Bennett Harris. And number 74, James Liller for Coudersport. Number 26, Owen Deutschlander. Number 14, Gavin Ayers. And trying to find that other captain there. It's number 21, Dylan Howard for the Coudersport Falcons. Just about set to go. I did not catch who won it in the pregame, so I'm going to find out right along here with you. And all right, here we go. Smethport has won the toss, and they have deferred to the second half. So Coudersport will get the ball first, and number 21, Dylan Howard, one of the Falcons' captains, not in, well, he's in uniform tonight, but he doesn't have his pads on. Looks like he's unavailable to play tonight due to injury, I'm guessing. So we are just about set to go here. Smethport and Coudersport. And again, I can't reiterate enough. If you're not here, it's just a picture-perfect night for high school football. As getting ready to start a few minutes early here, actually. So about 6:55. Going back deep for Coudersport, it will be Ayers. And let's see who else is back there for Bennett Harris to kick off for Smethport. Looks like Jackson Moss is also back there deep for the Falcons. Again, he is one to watch for the Falcons. All right, I hope you're ready. We're ready here from Smethport. Hubbers and the Falcons. And there's the kick. It's going to be, Moss lets it roll. And it's going to roll all the way dead around the 2-yard line. Moss looks to cut up field. Moss making a couple man miss. Moss has some room down the left side. Jackson Moss is going to be knocked out of bounds at about, I should have started the clock, folks. Apologize about that. So 11:51 to go here in the first quarter, and Smethport will take over from its own 35-yard line.
First and 10 for Cowie at their own 35-yard line.
All right, so the Falcons will be on offense first here to start. Ayers in the shotgun. He has Deutschlander and Wright in the backfield with him. This is going to be a straight run from Gavin Ayers, and he's got some room. Gavin Ayers out all the way to about midfield. That's going to be a first down for the Falcons. So call it a gain of 13 and a first down for Gavin Ayers. First and 10 for the Falcons at their own 48-yard line. Ayers from the gun again, Deutschlander and Wright with him in the backfield. And that's going to be a give to Deutschlander that time, and he is going nowhere. Swarmed in by a host of Hubbers, and that's going to be a loss on the play of about 3 yards. So call it 2nd and 13 for the Falcons. So after the strong opening run by Ayers, Deutschlander gets swallowed up in the backfield, bring up 2nd and 13 for the Falcons. Here's the pitch to Wright. Wright's got some room, and he's out to about midfield, but check everything. There is a flag. So call it a gain of 5 for the moment, but we'll check and see on the flag. And what do we got here? Have not seen anything, any indication either way yet. Officials put their flag back in the pocket. And we're gonna wait and see. Looks like they're talking to Ryan Mason there. So I'm guessing this is on the Falcons. Yeah, going to be a legal block in the back on the Falcons. So mark it off 10 yards from the spot of the foul, and that'll set up a 2nd and 23 for the Falcons from their own 35. So right back to where they started.
Spot the ball back at the 35-yard line. 2nd down, 23.
So here we go, 2nd and 23 for the Falcons from their own 35-yard line. Ayers has Deutschlander and Wright in the backfield with him. And he's going to look to throw this time. Ayers, and that pass is going to be knocked away, incomplete. Going to set up a 3rd and long.
Ayers' pass intended for Lewis.
So Ayers' first pass of the game goes incomplete. Set up a 3rd and 23 from the Falcons from their own 35-yard line here at 10:18 to go in the first quarter. So after the positive run by Ayers, the Falcons have gone backwards here on a tackle for loss and a block in the back. 3rd and 23. There's a snap. Ayers looking. He's looking to set up the screen to right, but nothing doing. And that's going to set up a 4th and 23 in a punting situation for the Falcons. So Ayers goes 0 for 2 on that opening drive, and the Falcons, I'm guessing, will line up in punt formation here. And Ayers does indeed drop back there. He will punt deep for the Hubbers. Remember there, that Mason. So 4th and 23. Ayers gets the punt away. It's a low liner. And Mason is going to watch it roll dead at about the 23-yard line with 10 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. And that's where Coudersport or Smethport will take over, 1st and 10. All right, so 1st and 10 for the Hubbers, their opening possession of the game. And here come the Hubbers. Send the man in motion. Here's the carry. That's Jonah Gano on the carry, and he's going to have a few yards out to about the 25, call a gain of 2. We'll set up 2nd and 8 for the Hubbers from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback Jack Sherry sends 2 receivers to each side. Gano sidecar right. Here comes a man in motion, and it's going to be Roundsville, and he's going to have the carry. Owen Roundsville crosses the 30, and he's going to have 1st down yardage as he's still pushing. Look at Owen Roundsville go all the way up to almost the 40-yard line. And that's where it's going to be marked out. So call it a gain of 15 and a 1st down for the Hubbers. So big play there from Owen Roundsville. Sets up 1st and 10 from the Hubbers from their own 40. Sherry again from the gun, 2 receivers to each side. And here comes a motion man. Once again, it's going to be Mason. Mason's going to get the carry coming near side, across the 40, 45, 50, and out of bounds. And he's going to have another 1st down for the Hubbers. So all the way to Coudersport 47, called a gain of 13 for Ryan Mason. So, and this is just what the doctor ordered for Smethport on its opening drive, as the Hubbers, been struggling offensively, but looking very promising start to their first drive of the game here. Again, 2 receivers to each side Gano sidecar with Sherry in the backfield. And this is going to be Roundsville again. Roundsville around the far side. Going to have a little bit of room. Call it a gain of about 4, maybe 5. So Jackson Moss on the stop for the Falcons. That'll set up a 2nd and 5. Do call it a gain of 5. So 2 carries and 20 yards so far for Owen Roundsville. Sherry directs the offense here. He takes it from the gun. This is going to be a give to Gano, and Gano is going to lose yardage, as in there on the tackle for the Falcons was Ayers. Call that a loss of 4. So a nice play there by Ayers will set up a 3rd and, well, call it a loss of 3. We'll call it a 3rd and 8 for the Hubbers from the Coudersport 46-yard line. So again, Sherry will send 2 receivers to the near side. Brenton McDowell here to the near side as well for the Hubbers. And Sherry's going to air it out. Jump ball, pass is incomplete. Jackson Moss on the coverage, looking in the direction didn't have it on the roster, but we'll get that for you here. 4th and 9 for the Hubbers. So they'll go back in punt formation here. Gavin Ayers and Jackson Moss back deep for the Falcons. So some positive movement there from the Hubbers, but they look to punt here. And the punt is away, and it's a short one. It's going to bounce at about the 33-yard line. That's where Coudersport will take over for its 2nd possession, 1st and 10. With 6:51 to go here in the opening quarter, brought to you by the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Looking for something to do? Look no further. There's always something to do in Warren County. Check out wcvb.net/events to see up-to-date happenings in and around Warren County. So 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Ayers from the gun. Here's going to be a handoff to Wright. Wright's got some running room. John Wright is going to be tackled by his shoestrings at about the 40-yard line by Deegan Mendel, Brenton McDowell. And call that a gain of, we'll call about 6.5 for Wright. Bring up a 2nd and about, we'll call it a long 3 here for the Falcons. Ayers from the gun, 2 receivers near side, and Ayers is going to keep it. Ayers is going to be right around the 1st down. We're going to have a flag on the play, so hold everything. Gavin Ayers has a 1st down for the moment, but this one might be coming back. Again, flag was thrown around the 40-yard line. And it is, in fact, going to be a hold on the Falcons. So that's back-to-back drives here for County, blocking the back on the opening drive after a nice run. And here a hold. So the ball back to the 30-yard line, where it will be 2nd and 14 for the Falcons. All right. And that's a run up the middle, and that's going to be Wright, and he's going to have a yard, maybe 2. Hurlbert on the tackle for the Hubs. So 3rd and 12 from the Falcons. We'll call it from their own 32-yard line. We'll see if Ayers might look in the direction of Moss here if they put it in the air. two receivers to the near side. And Ayers is going to keep it. Ayers now pitches it to Wright. Wright's got some running room. Wright's got the first down and a little bit more. So John Wright on the carry, going to pick up 13 yards and a Falcon first down. So they don't go to the air. They keep it on the ground on third down and pick it up. Nice carry there by Wright. All right, so Falcons first and 10 now from their own 45, past the midway point here of the opening quarter. And there's a run from Wright. Wright is across midfield into Hubbard territory at about the 48-yard line. Call it a gain of 7. So John Wright picking up some positive momentum here. It'll be a 2nd and 3 for the Falcons from the Smethport 48. Under 5 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. Opening quarter brought to you by the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Falcons, 2nd and 3. Here's the handoff that goes to Wright, and not much doing that time, as in on the tackle for the Hubbers was Bo Kirtland, number 5. So call it no gain. And a 3rd and 3 for Coudersport from the Smethport 48-yard line. Here's a pitch to Wright. Wright is strung out, and he's going to lose about 3 on the play. So the Smethport defense stiffens, and that'll set up a 4th down for the Falcons. And I imagine this is a punting situation, but we'll see. Ayers, as I say that, Ayers comes to the sideline to get the play. So call it 4th and 6 for the Falcons under 4 minutes to play here in the first quarter, brought to you by the Warren County Visitors Bureau. And, well, no, the offense is out here for Coudersport on 4th down. Ayers, Deutschlander, and Wright in the backfield. This is going to be a straight run for Gavin Ayers, and he's not going to get there as he's driven out of bounds. And Smethport will take over on downs right at midfield. And on the tackle, Colin Ryofsky for the Hubbers. So they will take over right around midfield. Big stop there from the Smethport defense. So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Hubbers right at the 50-yard line. And there's a run that's going to be Gano. Gano is going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Maybe picked up a half a yard. So call it 2nd and 10 from midfield. Again, the Hubbards have had success on the ground with those little motion plays to Roundsville and Mason. So we'll see if they look to do that here. And right now it looks like they're having a little trouble getting the play in. Well, no, they're not. They still got 15 seconds on the play clock. All right, 2nd and 10 for the Hubbards from midfield. And here comes a man in motion and inside handoff to Mason, and he's going to lose yardage. Looks like Daniel Van Vladricken, one of the guys on the tackle there for the Hubs, called a loss of 2. And bring up a 3rd and 12 for Smethport from their own 48-yard line. 3rd and 12 as we approach the 2-minute mark here of the quick-moving first quarter. Falcons and Hubbers scoreless here from Smethport. And here we go. Sherry puts it in the air, and that was caught. And that's And that's to Kirkman. And he is going to move the change on a first down for the Falcons. So what a play there for the Hubs. First pass completion of the game goes for 13 yards and a first down. So pass complete to Kirkman. And here comes a motion man, and we're going to have some pre-snap penalties here. Penalty, singular.
Flags come in before the flag.
And that's going to back the Hubs up 5. But what a third down completion there. And if you're the Hubbers, you don't want to see penalties move you back in the opposite direction. So late stages of the first quarter here. 2 receivers, McDowell, one of the receivers here to the near side, 2 to the far side. Gano, sidecar. With Sherry, he's going to look to throw. He's got a man out there that's complete to Roundsville. And minimal gain of about a yard, maybe 2.
Number 12,
Parker Sherry on the tackle for Coudersport. Going to bring up a second and about 13 for the Hubs.
About a yard, it'll be second down and 14.
Final minute here of the opening quarter. Hubbers break the huddle with 10 seconds on the play clock. Sherry going to look to throw here. Pass down the far side is going to be incomplete. Then it'll bring up third down. With 20 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. So Owen Roundsville was the intended receiver there. It's going to bring up a third and about 13 for the Hubbers. And Jack Sherry, freshman quarterback. The Hubbers offense. McDowell comes to the near side. 3 receivers to the far side. Gano sidecar right. And Sherry looking deep. There's a flag on the play, and that's going to be incomplete, and we'll check the flag. Pass in the direction of Ryan Mason. Again, we'll see what the penalty is. That was a 3rd and 13 for Smethport. And did they pick the flag up? Oh, penalty decline. It was on the Hubbers. It was holding. So they'll bring up a 4th and 13. And Smethport appears to be in punt formation. Colin Rakowski to punt for Smethport. Jackson Moss back deep for the Falcons. And there's a pre-snap penalty that's going to go against the Hubbers. And that's going to back them up 5 more yards. Again, Moss, the deep man for the Falcons. No score here. Late stages, first quarter. 4th and 19 for the Hubbers. And we're going to get another one. And so back them up 5 more. I can't imagine Coach Lent and his staff are too happy about this. And, oh, wait, is this going to go against Coudersport? They're pointing that direction, maybe? Yeah, we're going to wait and see here. It is. That's against the Falcons, so take it right back. Still 4th and long for Smethport, so punt team stays out there. And so let's try it one more time, shall we? There we go. Punt is up and away. Moss is just going to get out of the way of it. It's going to roll dead inside the 20, or inside the 10, about right at the 10. And that's where Coudersport will take over first and 10 from their own 10. Time for one more play here in the first quarter.
First and 10 for Coudersport at their own 10.
All right, so Falcons take over first and 10 from their own 10-yard line on what will likely be the final play of the first quarter. And the Falcon offense, Ayers sends 3 receivers to the near side, 1 Moss to the far side. And Ayers is going to run to the far side. And he's got some room. Gavin Ayers on the final play of the quarter is out across the 40-yard line to about the 43 on the final play of the first quarter, a gain of 33 yards. We will be back with second quarter action. Smethport and Coudersport scoreless after the first quarter on the YDL Sports Network.
That's the end of the first quarter. No score.
When you have a dumpster rental need, look no further than McCann Trucking. McCann Trucking is located along the Route 6 corridor and can be reached at 814-598-8644. They offer 3 sizes of dumpsters, 30-yard, 15-yard, and a dump trailer that is rated for 5 tons or 17 yards. McCann Trucking in Smethport wants to wish the Hubbers good luck tonight. Like them on Facebook at facebook.com/MCKAN Trucking.
PV Paving and Stamped Concrete specializes in blacktop driveways, parking lots, seal coating, and stamped concrete. PV Paving and Stamped Concrete is your one-stop shop for all your paving and concrete needs. Call today for an estimate at 814-598-8644.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
So a gain of 30 there for Ayers as we begin the second quarter. Now Ayers is going to keep it again, and he's going to have another positive play. It's going to be, well, a couple yards anyway. So call it 2nd and 8 for the Falcons from their own 42-yard line.
Gain of a couple.
So 2nd down, and that was a quick moving first quarter. Falcons 1st and 10 here. Or excuse me, second and 8, excuse me. Ayers, 3 receivers to the far side. That's where he's going to go with it. We're going to have some pre-snap motion here, I do believe, though.
Flag before the play.
And that's going to go on Coudersport, so back him up 5 yards. 11:13 to go here.
Down 13.
And counting in the opening quarter.
Ball at the 37-yard line.
So 2nd and long here for the Falcons from their own 37. Ayers looks, passes caught by Wright. Wright's got some room. He's out to about the 45. And making the play there for the Hubbers. Mason was there.
Mason and Mendel on the
Mendel also for Smethport. So called a gain of 8. Called 3rd and 5 for the Falcons. Ball sitting just shy of the 45-yard line. And we'll see what the Falcons do here. Ayers is going to run with it. Ayers again looking to get the sideline. He's not going to get there as he's bottled up, and that's going to be a loss of 3, call it loss of 4. And the Falcons will have to punt.
Fourth down and 9 from the 41.
So Ayers goes back in punt formation for Cowdy Mason back deep for the Hubs. Ayers taking his time there. That punt is a good one. And holy cow. It's going to roll dead about the 15-yard line. And that's going to be a punt of about 45 yards. And Ayers, believe it or not, and this is not a miscalculation on my part, had 2 punts of over 60 yards last week against Brockway. Now, Roll helped with that a little bit, but they were he's an impressive punter there among his many other duties for the Falcons. So the Hubbers take over 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line as they look to get something going here. The second quarter brought to you by McCann Trucking, Oil Gas Service Company. Give them a call at 814-598-8644. Here come the Hubs. And that's going to be a handoff to Gano, and he's around the corner, and he's off to the races down the sideline and into Coudersport territory. So Gano picks up 40 yards and a first down as Smethport goes into County territory. Gain of 40 for Jonah Gano.
40 yards on that last play.
So the Hubbers are in business at the Coudersport 45. And that's going to be Sherry keeping it. And he's going to be close to first down yardage. And he's going to have a first down on a gain of 10. So Smethport on the move here at the Coudersport 35-yard line. And here come the Hubbers. So 2 big plays here as Sherry sends 2 receivers to each side. Oh, and now Kirkman comes in. And, yeah, I think we're going to get a timeout here from the Hubbers. We are. So let me reset my clock on your screen to you. 9:15 to go here in the second quarter. Smethport and Coudersport scoreless. Hubbers on the move here on the YDL Sports Network. We will be right back.
Specialty Fabrication and Powder Coating LLC is family owned and operated out of Franklin, PA. SFPC is actively seeking new talent and has openings at 2 plants located in Venango County. Those openings are either first, second, or third shifts at one or both locations. Check out the specific enrollment opportunities at www.specfab.com or send an email along with your resume to careers@specfab.com. SFPC is an equal opportunity employer.
Prime Fitness USA is family owned and operated out of Franklin, PA. Prime's Smart Strength equipment features the most innovative, versatile, and effective strength training technology in the world. To find out more about Prime, please visit www.primefitnessusa.com.
All right, welcome back. 1st and 10 for Smethport after the timeout from the Coudersport 35-yard line. Here come the Hubs. Two receivers to each side. Gano in the backfield with Sherry. And Sherry's going to look to throw. Pass is incomplete. They'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Hubbers. So Sherry now 2 of 4 through the air. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Hubbers. So maybe a little surprised they came out and threw there. Having success here in the run game, but 2nd and 10. Again, 2 receivers to each side. Gano in the backfield with Sherry. And here's going to be a handoff to Roundsville. Roundsville makes a man miss. I think that was Roundsville. Yeah, it was Roundsville. And that's going to be about a gain of 8 for Roundsville. will check the flag. Gain of 8 by Roundsville, and we're going to have a face mask on the Falcons, so that's going to be a first down for Smethport, and ball going to be at the Coudersport 23-yard line now.
First and 10, Coudersport 23.
So here we go. Smethport in business and on the move here at the Coudersport 23. And 2 receivers to each side. Here comes the motion man. That's Mason. Low snap. Sherry gets it. He's going to be blown up in the backfield. That's number 70, Lucas Risser.
Yeah, Sherry is sacked by number 70, Lucas Risser.
So move the ball back. Well, no, we got another flag. So we'll check and see that. 8:38 to go here in the second quarter. And what are we going to get here? Ball is at 29. Again, we'll check the flag here. And they're talking to Jackson Moss, it looks like. It's going to be a hold on Smethport. The penalty is declined, which on a sack, obviously that makes sense. All right. So second and long here for the Hubbers.
It'll be second and 16.
Call it 17.
28-yard line.
For the Hubbers. And here they go. Sherry, handoff. Gano. And he's going to pick up a few yards, gain of about 4.
On the carry.
And that makes it third and a little more manageable. It's still third and long. Call it third and about 12, maybe 13. For Smethport. So look to see what they do here. We'll call it a third and we'll call it 12. As 3 receivers go to the far side. Gano once again in the backfield with Sherry. And again, a low snap. Sherry's just going to take off and run with it, and he's got a little bit of room down to about the 21. So call another gain of 4, and I'll bring up about a 4th and 8. So Sherry made something out of a potentially bad play there for Smethport and sets up a 4th and, they give themselves a shot here on 4th and 8. So here comes Smethport on 4th and 8 as we approach 7 minutes to play here in the second quarter, brought to you by McCann Trucking. Sherry from the gun. 3 receivers to the far side. Ayers coming on the blitz. That pass is going to be incomplete. And I think we're going to get a pass interference call, though. And that play was probably going to be stopped well before the first down yardage. But looked like the defender was there early. And officials again huddling up and discussing. I believe this is going to be on the Falcons. Again, pass interference on the Falcons. So a big call there, as that's going to move the ball all the way down to the 11-yard line. That's a first down. Again, that play was probably going to be stopped before the first down, well before the first down yardage.
Just short of the 10. It'll be
So first and 10. Smethport can pick up a first down here without scoring. Here come the Hubs. That's Gano. Gano picking his way. Gano. Is he in? Not quite, but he did pick up that first down I just mentioned about inside the 1. So it'll be a first and goal to go for the Falcons. Or for the Hubbers, excuse me, from the Coudersport 1 yard line.
That's a first down for the Hubs. First and goal.
First and goal for the Hubbers. Sherry under center this time. And he's going to give it. And is that Gano? Is he in? That's Gano, and he is in for the Smethport touchdown. The Hubbers strike first. 6-0 Hubs. 85-yard drive for the Falcons ends with the Gano 1-yard touchdown run. And for the first time, I get to mark a play down on my scoring sheet here. And all kinds of problems there on the kick. That is no good, but Smethport strikes first on the Gano 1-yard touchdown run. 6:23 to go in the second quarter. Hubs 6, Falcons nothing. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network, the910sports.com.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
Are you looking for an upcoming, young, energetic photographer to shoot your team or individual athlete? Then contact Anima TV today at 814-594-5783. Anna's work has been used in many publications over the last few years, including right here on the YDL Sports Network. Find out more at animatvphotography.com.
And welcome back as Smethport gets set to kick off here. Gavin Ayers and Jackson Moss are back deep for the Falcons.
Number 50, Bennett Harris will kick off for the Hubs.
Standing at about their own 15-yard line. Harris back deep for Smethport. Here's Moss. Moss with some room to run. He's across the 30, down about the 32, maybe the 33. And that's where Coudersport will take over, 1st and 10, trailing now 6-0. So, and that's got to feel awfully good if you're Smethport. They've put a couple good drives together, sticking one in the end zone, and they lead 6-0. But here come the Falcons from their own 33-yard line as Ayers will bring the offense back out on the field. Ayers will send Moss here to the near side, has Deutschlander and Wright in the backfield with him. And a little trickeration here as on the reverse, the Hubbers not fooled. That was number 24, Daniel Van Vladriken on the carry. And he gets maybe 2. Bring up a 2nd and 8. For the Falcons. We'll let our clock catch up here to the game clock. I got a little ahead of myself there. So here we go, 2nd and 8 for the Falcons from their own 35-yard line. And here comes a man in motion. That's Myers. Now 3 receivers to the near side. Ayers empty. This is a quarterback draw all the way. Ayers bounces it outside, has some room. And we'll give him a gain of about 4 yards there. Out to about the 39. We'll set up a 3rd down and medium for the Falcons. Actually call it gain of 3. Call it a 3rd and 4 from the 38.
On a 3rd and 4 from the 38.
Under 5 minutes to play now in the first half. So here come the Falcons. Ayers again empty, and this is going to be another design quarterback run. And Gano, among others, giving chase, and Ayers is going to lose yardage. Roundsville on the play there as well for the Hubs. And that'll bring up a 4th down as Ayers loses yardage on that. Well, he didn't really lose yardage, probably no gain. I'll call it a gain of 1. So nevertheless, 4th down, and Coudersport, we'll see what they do here. That's just a 6-0 game, but you don't want. I don't think you want to go for it here in your own territory and not get it the way Smethport's been moving the ball. And Ayers is indeed back in punt formation. He is a weapon there from that position. Ayers, it's another good one. Holy cow! And Mason's going to let that go. It's going to go all the way into the end zone. So a punt of 61 yards, net of 41. It'll come to the 20, where Smethport will take over 1st and 10. We just saw, that's Ayers. He's done this in multiple back-to-back weeks now, punts over 60 yards. Nothing. This is not a fluke for Ayers. As Smethport will take over 1st and 10 from its own 20. Apologize. We'll get those down markers for you there on the scoreboard correct. All right, the new man running onto the line there for Smethport. And still plenty of time, 15 seconds on the play clock. McDowell comes to the near side. 3 receivers to the far side. Gano in the backfield with Scherer. Is that Mason in the backfield with him there? Oh, and a bad snap, and Mason's just going to fall on it, and that's going to be a loss of about 10 yards. So again, but you would rather have that than the alternative if you're Smith. Obviously not a good play, but Mason is able to fall on it. Loss of 10 will bring up 2nd and 20.
2nd down and 20 from the 10.
From the 10-yard line. And Smethport here just probably want to get some room. And there's the handoff. It's Gano, and he's going to have a few yards. And we'll see with a market gain of 2, maybe 3. And it'll be a 3rd and about 17 for the Hubbers. So 3rd and long here as we have an injury timeout with, they stopped the clock well before I did, still over 3 minutes here. I'm wrong there, not the clock. 3:12 to go in the second quarter. We're going to take a quick break here on the Whitey Sports Network and be right back.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tionesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Welcome back here. Injury timeout on the field. Tending to an injured Falcon there. Smethport leads 6-0. Jonah Gano's 1-yard touchdown run with 6:23 to go here in the second quarter. Gave Smethport this 6-0 lead. That capped an 85-yard drive for the Hubbers. Again, after the injury timeout here, as the young man from Coudersport is getting to his feet and can't see a number there, but if you get it, we'll certainly point it out to you. So again, it'll be 3rd and about 17 for Smethport here with 3:12 to go in the second quarter. And I don't imagine you'll try anything crazy here if you're the Hubbers, but we'll see. All right, here we go. 3rd and long for the Hubbers. Sherry will send 3 receivers to the far side. Sherry will look to throw. He's looking that way. He's looking deep. He's got Mason out there, and that's caught by Ryan Mason, and he is gone. Ryan Mason a touchdown throw of 88 yards for the Smethport touchdown. Touchdown, Hubbers. What a play. So there I am saying I don't think they're going to try anything crazy. And boy, Mason had his man beat there, and that is a touchdown from Sherry to Mason, covering 88 yards. And here comes the 2-point attempt, and that is no good. But Smethport has taken a 12-0 lead here with 2:46 to go before halftime on the 88-yard touchdown pass from Sherry to Mason. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network.
This is Chris Rossetti from the YDL Sports Network, and I want to take a moment to tell you about my friend Paul Burdick. Paul is the Dean of District 9 Photography, and he is here to serve your needs with action photos, team photos, and so much more. Paul has shot everything from Little League through the pros and is a regular at PIAA championship events and Penn State football. Find out more or buy a photo at pburdick.smugmug.com.
All right, so the long touchdown pass, 12-0 Hubs. They lead here late in the second quarter. Ayers and Moss back deep for the Falcons. Harris to kick off for Smethport. And here is Moss. And Moss is going to be across the 30 out to about the 33, maybe 34. And that's where the Falcons will take over 1st and 10 with 2:40 to go before halftime. So what a turn of events here. Smethport was backed up deep in its own territory. 3rd and long touchdown pass. And they take a 2-touchdown lead. So 33-yard line is where the Falcons will take over 1st and 10. Falcons break the huddle. Is coming to the near side here. It's Owen Chang, number 13. Deutschlander and Wright in the backfield. And there's a deep pass and wide open. And this is going to go for a touchdown is Dan Van Vladrikken. And so the Falcons answer right back with a long touchdown pass of their own from John Wright. That's going to cover 67 yards to Van Vladrikken for the touchdown from Wright. And just like that, the momentum shifts. Touchdown Falcons. And we're going to get a timeout here for Coudersport. But my goodness, some fireworks here after a scoreless first quarter. Some big plays, and as we currently stand, it is 12-6 Smethport. Gano capped the 85-yard drive for the Hubbers to get on the board at the 6:23 mark of the second quarter. That was followed by the Sherry to Mason 88-yard touchdown pass, and just immediately afterward, Van Vladricken hauls in the long pass from John Wright for the Falcon touchdown. So that is where we stand, 12-6, as Coudersport will come back out on the field for the conversion attempt. And I believe they're gonna go for two here. Ayers with Wright with them in the backfield. Ayers takes the shotgun snap. He runs to his right, and I think he's going to be short. He is. So, with 2:29 to go in the second quarter, Smethport 12, Coudersport 6. We'll be right back here on the Wide Yellow Sports Network.
Specialty Fabrication and Powder Coating LLC is family owned and operated out of Franklin, PA. SFPC is actively seeking new talent and has openings at 2 plants located in Venango County. Those openings are either first, second, or third shifts at one or both locations. Check out the specific enrollment opportunities at www.specfab.com or send an email along with your resume to careers@specfab.com. SFPC is an equal opportunity employer.
So welcome back. Some fireworks here in Smethport as back-to-back long touchdown passes. Smethport leads 12-6. Ayers will kick for Coudersport. Jonah Gano and Ryan Mason deep for the Hubs. Here comes the kick from Ayers. And there it goes. It's a liner. It's going to go out of bounds. And Smethport will get good starting field position here. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be with 2:29 to go before halftime. Hubs and Falcons. Good one here. So 1st and 10 for Smethport from their own 35. See what they do here. 2:29 to go in the first half. And there is a lot of room to run for Mason, and he's off to the races and tackled at the Coudersport 34. So called a gain of 31 yards for Ryan Mason. First down, Hubbers. And that one looked for a moment as though it might go. Boy, lots of big plays here late in the second quarter. Right, 1st and 10. And here's Mason again. Mason's got some room. Ryan Mason down the left side, and he's going to be inside the 20-yard line for the Hubbers. Mark it at the 17. Call it a gain of 17. We'll check the flag. Actually, call it a gain of 19. And we'll check the flag here. And so we're going to tack some more yardage onto this as it appears to be a face mask on the Falcons. Big play after big play. And so this is going to put the ball down, and we'll see where they mark it. Probably around the.
Oh, it was a face mask icing penalty on Coudersport.
Ball's inside the 10, so call the first and goal to go for the Hubbers. About the 8-yard line.
First and goal, Hubs right around the 8.
Sherry under center. And here's the give. And that's Gano. Is he in? Touchdown, Hubbers. Jonah Gano with the touchdown. Hubbers strike again. It's 18-6 on the Gano 8-yard touchdown run.
That's a 3-play, 65-yard drive by the Hubs.
So it's 1:33 to go here in the second quarter. Smethport has opened up an 18-6 lead. We'll see if they go for 2 here. I imagine they would. So Jonah Gano with his second touchdown of the game, and Smethport has a 2-score lead once again. Sherry has Gano with him in the backfield. And all kinds of confusion here. I think we're going to get a timeout from the Hubs. We are. So 1:33 to go. And I'm just going to do some quick math here on Jonah Gano. He is up to 58 yards and 2 touchdowns is Jonah Gano on the ground, unofficially, of course. Mason up to 63 yards on the ground. So Smethport has taken a 2-touchdown lead once again here, and they've done it with big plays. The first score was a long, sustained drive that Gano capped off, and the last 2 have been quick strike for the Hubbers. So 1:33 to go here before the half. Smethport will go for 2. Sherry will have Gano with him in the backfield. McDowell sprints over to the far side of the field. In tight formation here for the Hubs. This certainly looks like a running formation. And it is, and it's Gano, and Gano, is he in? He is. 2-point conversion is good from Jonah Gano. So it's 20-6 Smethport with 1:33 to go in the second quarter. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network.
Just like your team builds upon its success, Closest Lumber Company with locations in Olean, New York and Rowlett, Pennsylvania can help you build the home of your dreams. Closest Lumber, proudly celebrating its 50th anniversary, has everything you need to build and remodel your home, including building materials and supplies, lawn and garden accessories, and more. Stop into one of our locations to get some inspiration and work out the details of your next project. They also have an online showroom you can visit anytime at closeslumber.com. Closest Lumber, your hometown home improvement center since 1973.
All right, so Hubbers to kick off here with 1:33 to go in the second quarter. Now 20-6. And there's a kick that's going to be right with some room to run. And he's going to be tripped up just shy of the 40.
John Wright on the return up to around the 40-yard line.
Actually going to mark it right at the 40, it looks like. And looks like we got one of the Hubbers are cramping up here. 20-6, Smethport leads Coudersport. 1:28 to go before halftime. And again, looks like a cramp there for one of the Hubbers. So we'll take one more final quick break and be right back.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Welcome back. Smethport 20, Coudersport 6. We'll see if the Falcons can get anything going here before the half. Both teams with Smethport with 1 timeout left, Coudersport with 2. 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Ayers looking to throw. And pass is incomplete. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Falcons. 1:24 showing on the clock here in the second quarter. So that pass falls incomplete. So 2nd and 10 for the Falcons from their own 40-yard line. Ayers from the gun. He's looking to throw. Ayers throws down the field. That pass is caught and not caught. It's dropped. L.T. Myers, the intended receiver, and Myers looks to be shaken up on the play, and now he's getting to his feet. That's good to see. So Myers, the intended receiver, they'll bring up a 3rd and 10 for the Falcons from their own 40. So Ayers, and that pass was there. That was a good throw from Gavin Ayers. And we'll see if the Falcons look to the air again here on 3rd and 10. Third and 10 here for the Falcons. Ayers does indeed look to throw. That pass is caught for a short gain over there. That is Van Vladriken. Call it a gain of 3. That'll bring up 4th down. So 4th and 7. I have to imagine the Falcons will punt here, as we're under a minute to play here in the first half. And they are, as the clock ticks under about 40 seconds to play now. Ayers in punt formation. And no, he gets it off just before the play clock expires, and that is another great punt from Gavin Ayers. And that's going to roll dead at about the 5-yard line. That is a 52-yard punt from Gavin Ayers. So I'll tell you what, his punting is something else. I mean, this is last 2 weeks I've seen from him. It's no joke. That's all state caliber stuff. So 1st and 10 from the 5. I just imagine Smethport will probably want to get out of here by taking a knee, but we shall see. And looks like they are going to take a knee. Sherry does exactly that. Coudersport will not stop the clock. That is the end of the first half. Your score, Smethport 20, Coudersport 6. We'll be back with the Tap and Play Plus halftime show here on the YDL Sports Network.
You're watching high school sports on the YDL Sports Network.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Specialty Fabrication and Powder Coating LLC is family owned and operated out of Franklin, PA. SFPC is actively seeking new talent and has openings at 2 plants located in Venango County. Those openings are either first, second, or third shifts at one or both locations. Check out the specific enrollment opportunities at www.specfab.com or send an email along with your resume to careers@specfab.com. SFPC is an equal opportunity employer.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. Are you ready for a new home? Building a new home has never been easier when you use Showcase Homes. Customize the home of your dream with our modular components and let the Showcase Homes team of experienced home builders bring your dream to life. From design to construction, the Showcase team has more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Showcase Homes is your experienced new home builders in Butler, Grove City, Slippery Rock, Clarion, and all of Western Pennsylvania. At Showcase Homes, we bring your dreams to life.
Welcome back. It is halftime here from Smethport. Smethport leading Coudersport by a score of 20-6. This is the Tap and Play Plus halftime show. Tap and Play Plus, fundraising made easy. Earn more funds in less time with nothing to sell, hand out, or collect. Find out more at tapandplayplus.com. That's tap, the letter N, plus.com. Time for your stats, brought to you by the Brooks UR Ledbetter Sportsperson of the Year Award. Do you know an athlete who goes above and beyond not only on the field of play, but also in the field of life? Then nominate them for the Brooks UR Ledbetter Sportsperson of the Year Award. Find out more at yourdailylocal.com/BHL Award. Congrats to 2022-23 winner Brady Greco of Sagertown. Now it is time for those aforementioned stats. And we'll begin with the Smethport Hubbers. On the ground, Ryan Mason leading the way with 4 carries for 61 yards. Jonah Gano, 7 carries for 54 yards. And it is Jack Sherry, 2 carries for 14 yards. And Owen Roundsville, 2 carries for 20 yards. A team rush, 1 for -10 yards for the Hubbers. Sherry is 3 of 5 through the air for 103 yards and a touchdown. That touchdown covered 88 yards to Ryan Mason. Bo Kirkman has 1 catch for 13 yards, and Owen Roundsville 1 catch for 2 yards for the Hubbers of Smethport. And as we look at the Falcons of Coudersport, their halftime numbers, Gavin Ayers is 2 of 6 through the air for 11 yards. John Wright, 1 of 1, 67 yards. That touchdown went to Daniel Van Vladricken. He has 2 catches for 70 yards, and Wright has 1 catch for 8 yards for the Falcons. Wright, 6 carries, 26 yards for the Falcons. Ayers, 5 carries for 53 yards. Deutschlander, 1 carry for -3 yards, and Van Vladricken, 1 carry for 2 yards. Those are your halftime stats, brought to you by the Brooks UR Ledbetter Sportsperson of the Year Award. Now it's time for your scoreboard, powered by Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut. Visit them online at pizzahut.com. And sorry, got the bandit on the field there. The Coudersport Falcon marching band there as we get set for the scoreboard, brought to you by Pizza Hut. Starting in District 9, second quarter, Bradford 6, Du Bois nothing. Brookville leads Montauk 13-6. At the half, it's Central Clarion 13, Punxsutawney 6. Carn City and St. Mary's don't have an update on that one. We'll get that for you as soon as we can. Brockway 7-6 lead over Union AC Valley in the second quarter. Ridgeway a 19-7 lead over Kane. Port Allegheny leads Cameron County 15-0. Coudersport, of course, our game here. Trail Smethport 20-6. Try and get you an update on Bucktail and Otto Eldred. Kerwinsville leads Southern Huntington 21-0, and Clearfield leads Bellefonte 6-0. Over in District 10, Cambridge Springs 12, Reynolds 7, in the second quarter. Lakeview leads Maplewood 26-0. Mercer all over Sagertown 34-0 at the half. Eisenhower a 21-6 lead over Seneca. Union City leads Iroquois 7-0. Try and get you an update there on Mercer here with Prep Northwestern. Farrell leads Greenville 22-6 in the second quarter. Sharon and Grove City are scoreless at the half. Sharon has yet to give up a point this year. Shutout wins over Neshannock, Warren, and Hickory for the Tigers. And they're blanking Grove City at the half. That game scoreless. Hickory 14, Wilmington 7. Sharpsville 9, Slippery Rock nothing. Connie at 8, Warren nothing. Corey and Harbor Creek are scoreless. Fort LaBeouf leads Fairview 7-3. Northeast over General McLean 7-0. Hollidaysburg and Butler. We'll get an update for you on that one as we can, as well as St. Francis and Cathedral Prep. McDowell leads Erie 13-0 in the second quarter, as well as you see the Smethport Hubbard's marching band take the field after a good performance there from the Coudersport Falcon marching band. Reminder, 4 games, 2 in each district tomorrow. Both District 9 games can be seen right here on the YDL Sports Network. Red Bank at Keystone Valley, a high noon kickoff from Knox. And Elk County Catholic will be on Wolverine Mountain to take on Sheffield, a 1:30 p.m. kickoff there. In District 10, Cochranton will be at Kennedy Catholic. That's, I believe, a 1 o'clock kickoff there. And then Oil City and Franklin, the nightcap at 7 p.m. in the Route 8 rivalry there. Time for your scoring summary brought to you by the Warren Tire Center, where it's always a great day. Visit them online at warrentirecenter.com. In the second quarter, Jonah Gano got the scoring started with a 1-yard touchdown run at the 6:23 mark. That made it 6-0 Hubbers after the conversion failed. Ryan Mason hauled in an 88-yard touchdown pass from Jack Sherry on 3rd and 18, to give Smethport a 12-0 lead at the 2:46 mark of the second quarter. And just moments later, it was John Wright on a little bit of a trick play, throwing to Daniel Van Vladricken for a 67-yard touchdown. That came just one scrimmage play after the Hubbers' long touchdown pass, but the Hubbers were at it again. 2 long runs by Ryan Mason set up Gano's second touchdown of the game from 8 yards out with 1:33 to go in the second quarter. That made it 20-6 Hubbers, and that is where we stand at the half. Against Smethport, a 20-6 lead here over Coudersport here on a beautiful night. It's brisk. It's a little cool. Just perfect weather for a high school football game here tonight. So we'll be right back, get into some second half adjustments and a few other things here on the YDL Sports Network. Again, Smethport leading 20-6 here at the half.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at ICYYInc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
All right, welcome back to the Tap and Play Plus halftime report. Smethport 20, Coudersport 6 here at the half. We'll get into our second half adjustments here. Second half adjustments brought to you by the Rehab Center with 8 locations to serve you, including Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning. The Rehab Center always makes the right adjustments. Visit them online at therehabcenter.com. Rehab Center, spelled the old-fashioned way, chiropractors caring for health. And I think the biggest thing for Smethport is, the offense just looks so much better than it has the first 3 weeks of the season. You had the sustained drive there in the second quarter. Even before that, they were moving the football, and then they hit a couple of big plays. So the big plays are there, but I think the key for them is going to be continue to play that ball control game and really work that clock. Because again, they did hit the couple of big plays there, but look at the rushing attack. I mean, as we look at Mason over 50 yards, Gano over 50 yards, Brownsville has 2 carries for 20 yards. So they've really moved the ball on the ground effectively, and that really helps out a freshman quarterback. Again, this team, it's been a tough go the first 3 weeks, but they've looked very good offensively here in the first half. So I think more of the same in the second half. The offensive line has been very good. I want to give a shout out to some of those guys. Logan Hurlbert, Cole Zuba, Bennett Harris. Those guys have been really good for the Hubbers. Alden Ferguson, Jordan Mixer for Smethport. So shout out to those guys. They're getting the job done. And, again, for the Falcons, I think limit the mistakes, not in the way of turnovers, but in the way of penalties, especially in the first quarter. We saw a couple promising drives from the Falcons that really, kind of stalled because they started backing up because of penalties. So I think that will be a big key for the Falcons in the second half to really kind of take care of the football. Of course, they took care of the football in the first half, but to limit the penalties if you're Coudersport, again, because they're total yardage-wise, I mean, it's really not, as we look at it here, not a drastic difference by any means, but Smethport ahead by 2 touchdowns where it counts on the scoreboard. So we're going to take another quick break here, and we'll be right back. Also want to remind you, today's game is being brought to you in part by Specialty Fabrication and Powder Coating and Prime Fitness USA, both companies that are family-owned and operated out of Franklin. SFPC is actively seeking new talent and has openings at its 2 Venango County locations. Check out more at sfpc.com/careers. All right, we'll be right back and get you set for second half action here from Smethport on the YDO Sports Network, D910sports.com.
When you have a dumpster rental need, look no further than McCann Trucking. McCann Trucking is located along the Route 6 corridor and can be reached at 814-598-8644. They offer 3 sizes of dumpsters, 30-yard, 15-yard, and a dump trailer that is rated for 5 tons or 17 yards. McCann Trucking in Smethport wants to wish the Hubbers good luck tonight. Like them on Facebook at facebook.com/MCKAN Trucking.
PV Paving and Stamped Concrete specializes in blacktop driveways, parking lots, seal coating, and stamped concrete. PV Paving and Stamped Concrete is your one-stop shop for all your paving and concrete needs. Call today for an estimate at 814-598-8644. At Costa Ace Hardware in Smethport, we know you build your projects with the same pride and dedication that the Smethport Hubbers build their team. That's why we have all the supplies you need to make your project a success. Costa's Ace Hardware is a proud sponsor of Smethport Hubbers Athletics. Contact Costa's Ace Hardware at 814-887-5542.
This is Chris Rossetti from the YDL Sports Network, and I want to take a moment to tell you about my friend Paul Burdick. Paul is the Dean of District 9 Photography, and he is here to serve your needs with action photos, team photos, and so much more. Paul has shot everything from Little League through the pros and is a regular at PIAA championship events and Penn State football. Find out more or buy a photo at pburdick.smugmug.com.
Just like your team builds upon its success, Closest Lumber Company with locations in Olean, New York and Rowlett, Pennsylvania can help you build the home of your dreams. Closest Lumber, proudly celebrating its 50th anniversary, has everything you need to build and remodel your home, including building materials and supplies, lawn and garden accessories, and more. Stop into one of our locations to get some inspiration and work out the details of your next project. They also have an online showroom you can visit anytime at closeslumber.com. Closest Lumber, your hometown home improvement center since 1973.
You're watching high school sports on the YDL Sports Network.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Specialty Fabrication and Powder Coating LLC is family owned and operated out of Franklin, PA. SFPC is actively seeking new talent and has openings at 2 plants located in Venango County. Those openings are either first, second, or third shifts at one or both locations. Check out the specific enrollment opportunities at www.specfab.com or send an email along with your resume to careers@specfab.com. SFPC is an equal opportunity employer.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Welcome back as we get set for third quarter action here from Smethport. The Hubbers lead the Falcons by a score of 20-6 as we get set for the third quarter here. Third quarter brought to you by Icy Ink. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, call Icy Ink at 814-688-0034 and check them out online at icyyyink.com. Be cool, wear icy. So Smethport will get the ball unless Coudersport tries something funky here to start the second half. Ayers will kick off for the Falcons.
The Hawks will receive the second half kickoff. Gavin Ayers set to kick for County. Mason and Gano.
So Ryan Mason and Jonah Gano both had big first halves for the Hubs. They are back deep to receive the kick from Gavin Ayers. Ayers' foot, as well as among his many talents here for the Falcons. We've seen his punting prowess on display here, and he's set to kick off. And he does, and we are underway, and that's going to be Mason. And Mason was down, I believe, had a knee on the ground. So that's where Smethport will take over first and 10, right at the 20-yard line. So Smethport, and again, they hit the big play in the passing game, but the running game has been really effective, picking up some chunk plays behind that offensive line. And so we'll see what the Hubs do here as they go to work on offense to begin the third quarter. First and 10. Mason and Kirkman come to the near side, one receiver to the far side. Gano, sidecar And here comes Mason in motion. And that, and a little, oh, this is trouble. And Sherry's going to fall. I was going to say a little miscommunication there as that, and now Coudersport saying they have it. They do. Sherry was back there. And oh my goodness, a big play to start the third quarter for the Coudersport defense as they fall on a fumble. I think that's inside the 5-yard line. Oh my goodness gracious. What a way to start the third quarter. Call it first and goal from the 4 for the Falcons. Holy cow, what a big play to begin the third quarter here. First and goal. Ayers has right. And Ayers is going to keep it himself, and he's going to get a couple yards down to about the 2.
You have an Ayers on quarterback sneak for a couple yards.
So call it second and goal from the 2 for the Falcons. And now we're going to get Ayers from the gun. Deutschlander and Wright in the backfield. This is going to be Wright on the carry, and he is going to be into the end zone for the Coudersport touchdown. So John Wright and the Falcons make the Hubbers pay for the early mistake, and they are into the end zone, and it's a one-score game once again with 11:15 to go in the third quarter. So the Falcons take advantage of the mistake. Wright, a 2-yard touchdown run, and it's 20-12. And Coudersport going to go for 2 here. Ayers, and there's a bad snap, and Ayers is just going to slide and cover it. 2-point attempt, no good. So with 1:15 to go in the third quarter, Smethport 20, Coudersport 12. We'll be right back here on the Wide Yellow Sports Network.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
Welcome back. So Smethport 20, Coudersport 12 as the Falcons get set to kick off. Mason and Gano back deep for the Hubbers. It'll be Ayers to kick off for the Falcons.
Ayers to kick off again for Cali. Gano and Mason back deep.
So here we go. Coudersport to kick off. There's the kick. It's a line drive going to be fielded by Mason. Mason's got some room across the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Mason into Coudersport territory inside the 40 down to about the 37-yard line. So the big plays continue here to start the third quarter as Mason gives Smethport excellent starting field position. At the Coudersport 36-yard line. First and 10 for the Hubs.
Yards on the return.
Big return there from Mason. He has had a big game tonight. Oh, here we go. And there's the snap. There's the give, and that's Gano. And he's going to have a nice chunk play there.
On the carry.
Call it a gain of 9.
Number 11, Colby Lewis on the stop.
For Jonah Gano.
Check that, first down.
Oh, no, first and 10. I'm sorry, Gano does pick up the necessary yards there. First and 10 from the Coudersport 26-yard line. There's a give, and getting around the end there is Gano. Gano Gano is going to go. Touchdown, Hubbers. Jonah Gano. 26 yards. Hubbers answer right back with the touchdown. The ball did come loose, but I think they're going to rule correctly that Gano broke the plane of the goal line. So Gano, 26-yard touchdown run, Jonah Gano. Jonah Gano now up to 90 yards on the ground and touchdown number 3. Kick is up. Kick is good. So with 10:30 to go in the third quarter, your score, Smethport 27, Coudersport 12. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network.
Are you sick of all the madness and hassle of traditional fundraisers? Well, then let us give you a big, warm welcome to the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app. Thanks to Tap and Pay Plus, it's now easy for your team or group to gain online donations from supporters anywhere. Simply shop, earn, and support the team every single day. Learn more about our simple and easy fundraising app at www.tapandpayplus.com.
So, welcome back. How's 2 touchdowns in the first minute and a half of the third quarter sound? That's what we have. 27-12 Hubs after the Gano 26-yard run. Wright and Ayers back deep for the Falcons. Harris to kick off for the Hubs. There's the kick. And Wright takes it. Wright's got some running room across the 25. Well, not across, just across the 25 to about the 27. And that's where Coudersport will take over 1st and 10. All right, have you had time to catch your breath yet, everybody? 1st and 10 for the Falcons. From the 27-yard line, 10:24 to go here, third quarter. Ayers will have Deutschlander and Wright in the backfield with him. And there's the give to Wright. He's going to have a few yards up to about the 25 or 30, excuse me. Call the gain of 3. Hurlbert on the tackle for Smethport. They'll bring up about a 2nd and 7. Right, so 2nd and 7 for the Falcons here from the 30. Here's a give. Once again, that's Wright. Wright trying to pick his way for some yards. He's got a few. 3, call it 3. They'll bring up 3rd down and medium for the Falcons. So ball is sitting at 32. So again at 2, so we'll call it 3rd and 5. From the 32.
Right around the 33-yard line.
Call it the 33. So 3rd medium here anyway for the Falcons. Ayers from the gun. Smethport showing blitz. That's Wright again on the carry. He's going to be wrapped up short of the 1st down. Gain of a yard. And Jonah Gano, he is everywhere with the shoestring tackle. That'll set up 4th and about, 2.5 or so. And is Coudersport going to, well, let's see what they do here. I don't think it's desperation time by any means, but yeah, so Ayers is going to go back in punt formation. Again, he can flip the field in a hurry. But, Smethport might be on the alert for something here. Ayers will, he will send it away. A little rugby style kick there from Gavin Ayers. And wow. That ball is going to roll dead inside the 5-yard line. That is a 58-yard punt from Gavin Ayers. Holy cow. I'll tell you what, This kid is something else. I mean, apart from being a good quarterback and a defensive back, he is one heck of a punter. Ball on the 3 for the Hubbard. You remember they had the bad snap, so certainly want to be wary of that. Hubbard's got to be very careful down here, deep inside their own territory. 1st and 10, 8:28 to go here in the third quarter. There's the give, and there's going to be some positive yards. I think that's Gano. Gano, call it a gain of 3, and that's important to give Falcons a little bit of breathing room as Jonah Gano creeps closer to the 100-yard mark, now at 93 yards on the ground. 2nd and call it 7 for the Hubbers. Oh, we got a timeout here. I'm sorry. And we got another Hubbard cramping up here. We'll take a very short break here and be right back. Again, Smethport leading 27-12 here on the YDO Sports Network.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
All right, welcome back. So the Hubbers leading the Falcons by a score of 27-12, excuse me. 8:15 to go in the third quarter as we have a Hubbard that's kind of cramping up here, it looks like. And get my first broadcast of the year a few weeks ago down in Keystone. We had a lot of that. I think you see less and less as the season goes on. Kids just get used to playing more and the weather cools off and things of that nature. So that's Mason, I believe, that was cramping up there for Smethport. So the Hubbers will have a 2nd down and call it about 7 yards from the 6-yard line. Gano picked up 3. That carry as the clock will start.
2nd and 7 from about the 6-yard line.
So Sherry will go under center here. And again, a run-heavy look. That's going to be Gano with the carry. He's going to bounce at Jonah Gano with some room to run. And he's going to be close. He's going to pick up the necessary yardage for the first down. Call a gain of 7. Call it 8. 8 actually after the 14 for Jonah Gano.
Number 13, Owen Chang on the stop.
So that's a big first down for the Hubs as they were back down inside their 5-yard line. And again, a tight look here for Smethport. It's going to be another give to Gano. He's going to have a couple.
Gano again carries.
Call a gain of 2.
James Liller on the stop.
Call it 2nd and about 8. So we tick under 7 minutes to play here in the third quarter, brought to you by Icy Ink. Smethport content to run the football here, it looks like. And Sherry faked everyone out there, and he has some room to run. And he'll pick up some positive yardage there. Call a gain of about 4, set up a 3rd and 3. So again, 3rd and 3, very manageable here for the Hubs as we approach the midway point here of the third quarter. Sherry under center, or under from the gun, excuse me. Here's the give to Gano. Gano looks to bounce it, and he's going to be short, it looks like. Ball to 21. Yeah, he is going to be short, so that should set up a 4th and short for Smethport and a likely punting situation here for the Hubs. And they're looking like, yeah, there they go, back in punt formation now. As the Falcons don't have a deep man, so some confusion there on both sides. And Smethport is going to take a timeout here with 5:14 to go in the third quarter. We'll take one with them and be right back here on the YDL Sports Network.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Welcome back. A 4th down for Smethport. They are in punt formation here. Van Vladriken goes back deep for Cowdy. Punt is away. It's short and takes a Cowdy bounce. And the Falcons are going to have great field position at the 35-yard line. So that's where the Falcons will take over again. Good starting field position again here for the Falcons. And the Hub 35-yard line is where Cowdy will go to work. Ayers and company break the huddle. He'll have Deutschlander and Wright with him in the backfield. Ayers is going to air it out deep. He's got a man out there, and that is going to be a touchdown for the Falcons. Van Vladriken from Ayers. Well, hold everything. Flag on the play, but looks like it might be roughing the passer. Or maybe not. As everyone's coming back. No, it's a hold. Wow. So take the touchdown off the board. And boy, we talked about penalties for the County at the halftime, and that's a huge one. That's a personal foul. That's going to take the ball back all the way to around midfield. Oh, my goodness gracious, that's a big penalty. And that's exactly where the ball will be. And that's going to be a 1st and 25 for the Falcons. Holy cow, what a big penalty. Ayers going to throw. He's looking at that, almost looks like the same play. And it's going to be a pass interference, it looks like, on Smethport.
There's pass incomplete. Another flag on the play.
So that'll be a 15-yard penalty. So guess what? The ball's going to be right back to the 35, right where we started on this drive for the Falcons. All right. So after all that, it is 1st and 10 from the 35. All right.
It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
So I saw Cowdy do that a couple times last week against Brockway, and I had some success doing it. And should know that Jackson Moss not out there for the Falcons. Ayers will look to throw it again. He's looking deep. Got a man out there and incomplete. We're going to get another pass interference call here on the Hubs. So hold everything. This will put the ball at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Falcons. 4:46 to go here in the third quarter. Ayers looks like he wants to throw again. He does. Going for that corner of the end zone. That's caught for a touchdown. I apologize. That's just out of our purview as Chang hauls that in. So Owen Chang hauls in the 20-yard touchdown pass as the Falcons find something here in the passing game. It's 27-18. And imagine they'll go for 2 here with 4:42 to go in the third quarter. Ayers will indeed. He's from the gun. And right, looking to turn the corner, and he is going to be stacked up. 2-point attempt, no good. So it's still a 2-score game. Smethport 27, Coudersport 18, 4:42 to go in the third quarter. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network.
This is Chris Rossetti from the YDL Sports Network, and I want to take a moment to tell you about my friend Paul Burdick. Paul is the Dean of District 9 Photography, and he is here to serve your needs with action photos, team photos, and so much more. Paul has shot everything from Little League through the pros and is a regular at PIAA championship events and Penn State football. Find out more or buy a photo at pburdick.smugmug.com. Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Just like your team builds upon its success, Closest Lumber Company with locations in Olean, New York and Rowlett, Pennsylvania can help you build the home of your dreams. Closest Lumber, proudly celebrating its 50th anniversary, has everything you need to build and remodel your home, including building materials and supplies, lawn and garden accessories, and more. Stop into one of our locations to get some inspiration and work out the details of your next project. They also have an online showroom you can visit anytime at closeslumber.com. Closest Lumber, your hometown home improvement center since 1973.
Welcome back. Smethport 27, Coudersport 18, 4:42 to go here in the third quarter. Ayers to kick off, and it's a short one, and it's going to be recovered by the Hubs at about the 40-yard line. That's where they'll take over 1st and 10.
Number 26, Zach Hungeville falls on the kick.
So Zach Hungeville
Hubs will take over 1st and 10 from
recovers 1st and 10 from the 40 for the Hubs. All right, 1st and 10. Play clock down to 14 seconds. Smethport's still in the huddle here. They're going to have to take a timeout. No, maybe not. Play clock down to 5. See if they can get it off. They do. So good job there. Sherry looks to throw. That pass is going to be incomplete, and we're going to have a flag up the play.
Jack Sherry's pass intended for Bo Kirkman, incomplete. Flag on the play.
And is going to go against the Falcons. Ineligible man downfield on the Hubs. That will back them up. First and 15 now from the 35-yard line. And, oh, my goodness, Gavin Ayers just envelops Deegan Mendel on that play. Loss of 6. Second and 21 for the Hubs.
Second down, 21 from the 28.
So Ayers was not fooled on that one. There's the pass that's intended for McDowell. That's incomplete. And that will set up a 3rd and long with 3:57 to go here in the 3rd quarter. So 3rd and 21. Midfield is needed for the 1st down. Sherry from the gun. No sidecar. Sherry's going to look to throw. Going downfield, that pass is incomplete. They'll bring up a 4th and long in a punting situation. So I'll tell you what, after a scoreless 1st quarter, this game has had a lot of fireworks. So punt formation here. Back deep is Van Vladrikken for Cowdy. Bukowski's punt is away. It's going to bounce. A roll about the 31-yard line. And that's where the Falcons will take over 1st and 10, 3:43 to go here in the Icy Ink 3rd quarter.
1st and 10, County at their own 31.
So here come the Falcons. And you have to wonder if they're going to go right back to the air here. They do. Ayers rolling that one out again, and it's another long completion to Van Vladrikken. Gain of 39 yards. 1st and 10 for Cowdy. Falcons on the move. There's a run this time. Wright has some room, and he's going to be bottled up. Gain of, we'll see what they'll mark it at 4, maybe 5. They'll mark it at the 16, so call it a gain of 4 for Wright. And we have another whistle. Another Smethport player is down. And unfortunately, it's a few times we've seen that here in the 3rd quarter. We're going to reset the clock here and take a quick break and be back with you in just a moment here on the YDL Sports Network.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
Are you sick of all the madness and hassle of traditional fundraisers? Well, then let us give you a big, warm welcome to the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app. Thanks to Tap and Pay Plus, it's now easy for your team or group to gain online donations from supporters anywhere. Simply shop, earn, and support the team every single day. Learn more about our simple and easy fundraising app at www.tapandpayplus.com.
So Bennett Harris comes off the field there. It looked to be a cramp, but see. So, all right. Again, Falcons on the move, 2nd and 6. And, yep. And there's another deep shot, and that's going to be incomplete, but another pass interference call looks like coming up on Smethport. We'll check the flag.
Another flag on the flag.
And, boy, this third quarter is just kind of moving at a snail's pace here as it does indeed go against the Hubbers.
That's a pass interference on the out. They'll take the ball inside the 10-yard line.
So call it 1st and goal from the 9.
1st and goal, County from the Hubs 9.
Chang comes to the far side. Ayers will be in the gun right, and Deutschlander in the backfield with him. Van Vladricken to the far side. Ayers going to throw. He's got Chang. That's incomplete.
Ayers pass intended for Chang, incomplete.
Bring up 2nd and goal from the 9. Coming back into the game for the Hubs is Bo Kirkman. 2nd and goal from the 9.
Second goal from the 9.
Under 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Van Vladricken goes in motion. And Ayers is going to look that way. It's Van Vladricken, and it is another Ayers to Van Vladricken touchdown. It's a 3-point game.
That's a 9-yard scoring strike.
So the Falcons strike again. Ayers to Van Vladricken, and they will go for 2. Ayers rolling, got Deutschlander out there, and that is good. And we have a 1-point game with 2:43 to go in the third quarter. We'll take a quick break and be right back here on the YDL Sports Network.
Are you looking for an upcoming, young, energetic photographer to shoot your team or individual athlete? Then contact Anima TV today at 814-594-5783. Anna's work has been used in many publications over the last few years, including right here on the YDL Sports Network. Find out more at animatvphotography.com.
At Costa Ace Hardware in Smethport, we know you build your projects with the same pride and dedication that the Smethport Hubbers build their team. That's why we have all the supplies you need to make your project a success. Costa's Ace Hardware is a proud sponsor of Smethport Hubbers Athletics. Contact Costa's Ace Hardware at 814-887-5542.
Welcome back. We have a 1-point game here from Smethport. Hubs 26, Hubs 27, Falcons 26. Cowdy to kick off here. Is the kick that's going to be fielded? I think that's good. No. And he's still on his feet. We're going to get a face mask here on the Falcons as Gano returns that one. It's about the 32, 33, but this is, I have to imagine this is a face mask on the Falcons. It is. So this will move the ball close to midfield, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Hubs from their own 48-yard line. So here we go, a 1-point game.
1st and 10 for the Hubs at their own 48-yard line.
Sherry breaks the huddle. From the gun, here's the give to Gano, and he's got some room. Jonah Gano, and he is off to the races. He's inside the 20-yard line. Jonah Gano. Gain of 37 yards for Jonah Gano, and he is over 100.
37-yard gain.
1st and 10 from the 15. There's Sherry keeps it that time. He's going to be bottled up after a short gain.
Sherry on the carry gets a couple of yards.
Yeah, Sherry called it a gain of 2.
Preston Ayers on the stop.
2nd and 8 from the 13. Here's the give, Gano, and he's going to be bottled up. That's going to be a loss of a couple back to the original line of scrimmage. They'll set up a 3rd and 10 from the 15.
On the stop, a loss of 2. 3rd and 10 from the 15.
Here come the Hubs. 3rd and 10. Sherry, he looks to throw, rolling that way. Pass is incomplete, and will set up a 4th and 10.
Sherry's pass intended for Ryan Mason, incomplete. 4th and 10 from the 15.
With 50 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. Here we go, 4th and 10, big play. Hubbard's clinging to a 1-point lead. Sherry has Gano with him in the backfield. Sherry looks to throw, under pressure. Pass is caught by Mason for a 1st down at the 1-yard line. What a big play. Mason hauls in the pass from Sherry. 1st and goal from the 1. And Sherry, oh boy, that is not good. That's going to be a loss of 8 yards back to the 9-yard line. I'm actually going to put it at the 10, loss of 9. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Oh, boy. Okay, so buckle up. Oh, wait, are we going to get another playoff here? No, we're not. So it'll be 2nd and goal for the Hubs when we come back with the 4th quarter. Smethport 27, Coudersport 26. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, D910sports.com.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Welcome back. Smethport has a 2nd and goal from, call it the 10, after the loss of 9 by Sherry. Sherry will operate from the gun, Gano sidecar to his right. And that's going to be Mason. Mason gets inside the 5. So a positive pickup there. Call it the 4-yard line after the gain of 6 by Ryan Mason. Third and goal. A little bit of confusion here for the Hubs, looks like. Now they're lined up the way they want. Sherry from the gun. Another low snap, and Sherry looks to make a man miss. That's Mason, excuse me. Mason does not get back to the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose about 2 yards. Sorry, I'll set that 4th quarter clock there for you. I apologize. So 4th and goal from the 6. Inside of 11 minutes to play. Another huge play in this game. And boy, Smethport might have to call a timeout here. Play clock down to 6. Well, Sherry's going to get it off. Looks to the end zone. That's caught for the touchdown. Bo Kirkman.
Jack Sherry with a 6-yard touchdown pass to Bo Kirkman.
Touchdown Hubs on 4th and goal. What a big play. From the freshman quarterback, Jack Sherry, to the junior, Bo Kirkman. And there's the 2-point attempt. It is no good, but it is now 33-26 Hubs with 10:29 to go in the 4th quarter. We'll take a quick break and be right back here on the YDL Sports Network.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Welcome back. As Harris to kick off for Smethport. Wright and Van Vladricken deep for the Falcons. It's going to be Wright on a running start from about the 20. Right out across the 30, 35, out to about the 37-yard line. That's where County will take over 1st and 10. So good starting field position here for the Falcons.
Number 21, Tanner on the stop. 1st and 10, County at their own 37.
Here come the Falcons. Can they answer? Ayers is going to throw it again. It's going deep again. And incomplete. And looking for guess who? Daniel Van Verdricken. Second and 10 for the Falcons. 10:19 to go here in the fourth quarter, as the Falcons have gone to the air a lot here in the second half, and they've had success doing it. Ayers has Wright and Deutschlander in the backfield with him. And he's going to look to throw again. And he's just going to throw it away, but was he outside the tackle box? I think they said he was, so no intentional grounding. So 3rd and 10 for Cowdy here, 10:13 to go in the fourth quarter, brought to you by Generational Wealth Management. John Bongdavani, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management, Erie and Bradford, are here for your investment needs. They offer world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. Find out more at gwm.nm.com. 3rd and 10 for the Falcons. Ayers pitches. Wright's going to throw it. We saw this play in the first half, and it is intercepted this time by Brenton McDowell. So Wright's pass intercepted by McDowell, and the Hubs were not fooled that time. And we have a flag on the play. It's on the Falcons. It's declined. So a big play there. Brenton McDowell with the key interception. And actually, Coudersport had their sights set on potentially tying this game here, but that essentially it works like a punt. But it's still a big play for McDowell. So 1st and 10 for Smethport from their own 23 with 10:05 to go here in the fourth quarter. And again, here's the handoff. Gano bounces it, and he's going to be ridden out of bounds. I'll tell you what, he's close to a first down, and we're going to get a personal foul, late hit there on the Falcon. And there's another penalty in the backfield as well. So hold everything. And unfortunately, we have an injured player on the field here, and we're going to take a quick break and be right back.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at TanestaBuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. The Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
Icy ink screen printing.
And Jonah Gano, the injured Hubber on that hit out of bounds. Jonah it was right along the sideline there, so he got up and sat right on the bench. They're looking at his neck area, it looks like. And it's going to be 1st and 5 after they enforce a hold and the late hit out of bounds on the Falcons. So it'll be, I think they're going to end up marking this, it happens to 27, 28. So 1st and 5 for the Hubs. And again, good to see Gano. Gano he's sitting there on the bench. They're taking a look at him. So, and he's had a whale of a ball game here, over 100 yards, 3 touchdowns for Jonah Gano. So here we go, 1st and 5 for the Hubs. Mason is back there. And it's going to be Kirkman, actually. He slipped and fell down, so he lost, call it loss of a couple. So not ideal there for Smethport. They'll bring up a 2nd and 7.
Second down about 18 to 25.
So they call a loss of 3 back to the 25, 2nd and 8. And Jack Sherry's also over there on the sideline. I got to hold on. Reset the clock.
Timeout Smethport.
We're going to time out Smethport now with 9:39 to go in the 4th quarter. We'll take it with them and be right back here on the YDL Sports Network.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Welcome back to Smethport. It has been a whale of a ball game here. Hubs lead 33-26. They reset the game clock here to 9:24. It'll be a 2nd and 8 coming out of the timeout. That was the Hubs' 2nd of the half. So they're down to 1. County with all 3 of its timeouts left. Here we go. 2nd and 8. From the 25. And this is going to be Mason. Mason around the left side. Mason out of bounds, but not before he picks up 1st down yardage. Call it a gain of 12 for Ryan Mason. So 1st and 10 for the Hubs.
1st and 10 for the Hubs, they're on 37.
From the 37, 9:18 to go here, 4th quarter. Again, Mason taking the snaps here at quarterback. He's just going to keep running it. And he's out to about the 40.
Mason on the carry picks up a couple of yards.
Oh, a gain of a couple.
John Wright. Oh, a 3-yard gain, 2nd down, 7. Just across the 40.
So here we go, 2nd down for Smethport. And Smethport going to start bleeding some clock here, I think. If they can run the football effectively, could be a big weapon. Mason and Mason around the left side, and this is going to come back, I think. Mason has the necessary yardage for a 1st down, just across midfield. Call it a gain of 11, but we'll check the flag, and it looks like it's coming back. Holding on the Hub, so indeed move it back. And again, Sherry out of the ball game. Gano got dinged up. He's out of the ball game. So it's a combination of Kirkman and Mason in the backfield there for the Hubs. This is going to be Mason. And we have another flag.
Mason on the carry, another flag.
Ball out to the 41, so tentatively call it a gain of 6 as we have another injured Smethport player. And that looks like another cramp as Bennett Harris helping his team. And of course, Bennett, I was cramping earlier. And at least I think it's a cramp. He's stretching his leg out, but we'll see. And the trainers are coming out on the field. So maybe we'll check the flag here as well. Ball 10. The flag is back at the 35. As I think that's Ryan Mason for the Hubs. So backfield is getting awfully thin at the moment for Smethport. Mason looks to be fine, though, I would think, walking off without assistance.
Holding again on the Hubs.
It is another holding penalty on the orange and black. March it back to the 25. And again, see who's going to take the snaps here. Kirkman, maybe?
2nd down, 23.
So 2nd and call it 23 for the Hubs. It's a shotgun snap, and Kirkman's just going to have to fall on it. It's going to be 3rd and forever now, back at about the 16.
15-yard line.
So I think if you're Smethport here is now Sherry's coming back into the game. Jack Sherry, the freshman.
3rd and 31.
So 3rd and a mile here for the Hubs. Sherry back in the game. He takes the shotgun snap, and he's going to roll. He's got some room to run, but he wants to throw it. Throws down the field. That's going to be caught. And that's going to be a gain of about 18 yards to McDowell, but still going to be well short of the 1st down. So 4th and about 11-12 here for the Hubs in punt formation.
4th and 12 for the Hubs. From their 36.
So from the 36, punt formation here for the Hubs. And Mason is the Lukowski to punt, airs deep. There's the kick, end over end. It's short, but it's going to take a Smethport bounce. Well, now it rolls back the other way down about the 38, 39. Call it the 38. So Cowdy trailing by 7. Again, they've had a lot of success in the air here in the second half. As Ryan Mason, that's good to see, is back out there for the Hubs. Didn't think it was anything too bad, right? Jonah Gano is sitting up there on the bench, has an ice pack on his neck, the back of his neck there, neck shoulder area. So here come the Falcons, 2 receivers to each side. Ayers is going to throw it. That's complete to Wright. Wright's got a first down and a little bit more.
Ayers pass complete to John Wright.
And right at midfield to call a gain of 12 and a first down for Cowdy. Right at midfield.
Check that. Ryan Mason on the tackle. 12-yard gain, 1st and 10 at midfield.
All right, here come the Falcons at midfield. About the midway point here of the Generational Wealth Management 4th quarter. Ayers is going to throw. Complete again to Wright. Boy, almost the exact same play there. There's a little bit of an out pattern there.
On the stop.
Gain of 6 or 7 there.
Gain of close to 7 on the play.
Let's call it 2nd and 3 for the Falcons. We are under 6 minutes to play here in the 4th quarter. Here come Falcons. 2 receivers to each side. Deutschlander in the backfield with Ayers. Ayers is going to throw. Ayers looking deep again. Got a man out there. It's incomplete. Was looking for Chang. They'll bring up a 3rd and 3. Ayers 7 of 11 through the air. Two touchdowns and an interception. And we're going to get a timeout here.
McDowell Mason had the coverage.
Are we going to get a timeout here? The officials are telling the Falcons to get back on the field. So 3rd and 3 coming up.
3rd and 3 for Cowdy.
5:35 to go. Fix that camera for it. My apologies. Ayers back to throw again. There's that little out pass. That time it's Van Vladriken, or Deutschlander, excuse me. And that's going to be a first down. Deutschlander's first reception of the game. And the Falcons are on the move with another first down.
About 6 on the play. It'll be 1st and 10 Cowdy at the Hub 39.
1st and 10 just inside the 40. As we approach the 5-minute mark here in the 4th quarter. Ayers going to throw it again. He's looking deep. He's got a man out there, and that is incomplete. Rosky out there in coverage. 2nd and 10.
Lukowski on the coverage. 2nd and 10 from the 39.
Here we go. 2nd and 10 for the Falcons from the 39. Ayers empty. Rolling, and we're going to get a flag here, so hold everything.
Flag on the flag.
Pre-snap penalty. It's going to go against Cowdy, illegal motion. So back them up 5 yards to the 44. 2nd and 15.
2nd down, 15.
And the Falcons have gone almost exclusively to the passing game here in the second half. Second and 15. Ayers corrals the snap. Ayers looking downfield and off the hands there and incomplete. So going to be 3rd and long here for the Falcons. 3rd and 15 from the Smethport 44. And I have to believe, even if they don't pick up anything here, probably go for it, even though they still have 3 timeouts left. But we shall wait and see the result of this 3rd down play. Ayers from the gun. Takes the shotgun snap. He's going to look deep. He's got a man out there, and that is incomplete. That was intended for John Wright. Well defended by Roundsville, and it's 4th and 15, and decision time here for Coach Frank Brown and the Falcons. They're going to take a timeout and talk about it, and we'll actually keep it right here for this timeout. 4:40 to go as Smethport or Cowdy uses its first timeout. Taking the timeout would be an indicator to me that I think they're going to go for it here, because you don't want, if you punt, you want to save all those timeouts and try and stop the clock so you can get the ball right back without much time rolling off. So my guess would be 4th and 15 from the Hub 44 is that they're going to go for it. But we'll see here. And again, they've had a lot of success in the passing game here in the second half. Gavin Ayers with a pair of touchdown passes here in the second half. John Wright threw for 1 in the first half. I misspoke earlier. Ayers does not have an interception. The interception went to Wright. So 4th and 15 coming up here for the Falcons. Ayers. No, they are in. Is this a right? They're going to try this play again. It's not there. And that pass is incomplete. And Smethport is going to take over on downs with 4:35 to play. And I'll tell you what, that play worked the first time that they tried it for the long touchdown, but Smethport adjusted, and you get an incomplete pass there on 4th down. There's also an interception on the previous time they attempted that little pitch pass, as the Hubs will now take over. 4:35 to play, ball on their own 44. The Falcons can stop the clock 2 more times. They have 2 timeouts remaining. First and 10 from the 44. And here's a run by Mason. And are we going to get a face mask here?
Yeah, and Mason carries for a gain of about 1.
Gain of 1. Or a horse call. I'm not sure what the side judge saw over here. No, Smethport moving back. And hold everything. 4.5 to go here in the 4th quarter. No, it's going to be a hold. Okay. So a lot of flags here in the second half, both ways. 33-26. All right.
Down 20 from the 35.
So what that does is the clock does start here. So if I'm Smethport, I'm taking my time. Still 15 on the play clock. They are going to take their time here. Mason, direct snap. He's going to pick up 1, maybe 2.
Ryan Mason takes a direct snap for a gain of about a yard.
Ayers on the tackle for the Falcons. He has been all over the field tonight. Call a gain of 1 for Ryan Mason.
Gain of 1, second down, 19.
Mason, 83 yards on the ground, over 100 yards receiving as well as Ryan Mason. Under 4 minutes to play. Second and long here for the Hubs, second and 19. There's another direct snap and another run. And I think that's Mason again. It is Mason out just across the 40. And the Falcons are going to use the first of their 2 remaining timeouts here.
Timeout, Cody. Their second of the half.
So called a gain of 5 for Mason. Again, he's up to 88 yards now on the ground. Has 102 receiving. Of course, 88 of it came on 1 play. It'll be a third and about 12, 13. We'll call it 13 with 3:21 to play in regulation. And been primarily the rushing attack for the Hubs here in the second half. I think you stick with that. Maybe, of course, I said that in the first half, and that's right before the 88-yard touchdown happened, but a different situation here. I think they're going to try and make the Falcons use their last timeout here. At the very least, when they get the ball back, they won't have any timeouts left. But again, I don't know how much of a factor that is either, because Cowdy has been almost primarily through the air here offensively in the second half. So an interesting play call coming up here. Ball sitting at the 41-yard line. And,
Third down, 13 for the Hubs from the 41.
third and 13 from the Hubs from the 41. So what do they dial up here, Coach Lent and company? It's going to be a run. It's going to be Mason. Mason across the 40, 45, out to about the 47, where he's knocked out of bounds.
Tackled by Gavin Ayers.
And it's going to set up 4th and about 7.5-ish for the Hubbers.
Coudersport, their third and final timeout.
And Coudersport uses its final timeout. We will take a quick break now and be right back here on the YDL Sports Network.
Prime Fitness USA is family owned and operated out of Franklin, PA. Prime's Smart Strength equipment features the most innovative, versatile, and effective strength training technology in the world. To find out more about Prime, please visit www.primefitnessusa.com.
Are you looking for an upcoming, young, energetic photographer to shoot your team or individual athlete? Then contact Anima TV today at 814-594-5783. Anna's work has been used in many publications over the last few years, including right here on the YDL Sports Network. Find out more at animatvphotography.com.
So 4th down coming up. I'll adjust that scoreboard for you. My apologies. 4th and call it 8 with 3:15 to go. And this is Smethport is not in punt formation here. They're going to go for this. Unless it's a quick kick. It's not. Mason is going to run with it. Mason's going to keep it, and he's going to be short of the first down. And Cowdy will take over on downs. Needed 8, got about 5.5.
Gavin Ayers on the tackle. Stops him short of the first down.
So the Falcons, so a curious call there. And I get if you pick up the first down, the game's essentially over. But Coudersport now at the ball at the 40, their own 47, with 3:09 to go. Again, no timeouts left, but there's still plenty of time. So here we go. First and 10, 3:09 to play. Ayers from the gun. He throws this side, and that's complete to Van Vladriken for a gain of, we'll call it about 5.
It's about a 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 for the Falcons.
The ball right around the Hub 47.
.304 to go. Ayers from the gun. Ayers looking, flushed. Ayers now going to throw it, and that is incomplete. With 2:57 to play, that'll set up a 3rd and 5. Pass intended for Owen Chang, 5'10" senior. Owen Chang. 3rd and 5. Ayers will have Deutschlander in the backfield with him, 2 receivers to each side. That pass is caught. Van Vladriken, and he's going to have a first down inside the 40 to about the 37. Called a gain of 10.
Gain of about 10 on the play. It'll be 1st and 10 on the 37.
So 1st and 10, Falcons from the Smethport 37-yard line. And not getting too far ahead of ourselves, but if the Falcons score, do they go for 2 or do they try to kick the extra point? We've seen both teams struggle when they've tried to kick the ball tonight. And we're going to... And we have a Falcon down on the turf here, so we'll take a quick break and be right back here with 2:52 to go in the 4th quarter. Smethport leading by 7 here on the White Hill Sports Network.
Just like your team builds upon its success, Closest Lumber Company, with locations in Olean, New York, and Rowlett, Pennsylvania, can help you build the home of your dreams. Closest Lumber, proudly celebrating its 50th anniversary, has everything you need to build and remodel your home, including building materials and supplies, lawn and garden accessories, and more. Stop into one of our locations to get some inspiration and work out the details of your next project. They also have an online showroom you can visit anytime at closeslumber.com. Closest Lumber, your hometown home improvement center since 1973.
All right, so here we go. First down for the Falcons from the Smethport 37. Ayers takes the shotgun snap, throws far side, got a man out there. That's almost intercepted. Ryan Mason out there for the Hubs.
Pass intended for Wright, covered on the play by Ryan Mason.
2nd and 10. Mason was in really good position there. 2:47 to go. 2nd and 10. And we got a Falcon down this time. We'll keep it right here for the moment. And again, this has just been a whale of a ball game. And I'm seeing that comment correctly. Thank you, Art. Union AC Valley over Brockway. Holy cow. 12-7. And that is a shocker. Brockway ranked top 10 in the state in Class A, going down tonight. While we do have a minute, we'll check some scores, some other District 9 scores here for you. As almost everything, we're one of the last games still standing. DuBois 25, Bradford 6, Brookville 40, Montauk 12, Central Clarion 41, Punxsutawney 13, Karnes City 30, St. Mary's 7, Ridgeway 26, Kane 14, Port Allegheny hands Cameron County its first loss of the season, 37-0. And the injured Falcon is to his feet, and we're just about set to go here once again. 2nd and 10 for the Falcons from the Hubs 37-yard line. What a win for Union AC Valley. Holy cow. Anyway, back to action here. There's the snap. Ayers looking. Going to throw deep again. And, almost and probably should have been intercepted there by the Falcons. By the Hubs, excuse me. Deegan Mendel was in coverage. 3rd and 10. All right, so 3rd and 10. 2:41 to go. Falcons are out of timeouts. Again, that not really an issue at this point. The ball at the 37. The bigger issue at hand is that this is 3rd and 10. Ayers under pressure. He's going to stay on his feet. He's going to throw it deep down the field. And that is incomplete. Oh, boy. Are we going to get a pass interference call here? Oh, boy. Well, I don't know about that one. There were about 4 or 5 guys there all going for the football, it looked like. Mason, or Brownsville, not happy about that. And pass interference is, what a big call. So 2:31 to go, and what a big call at this point in the game. So 1st and 10, that was a 3rd and 10 play, and Ayers somehow escaped that sack there. So 1st and 10 from the 23. Ayers looks to throw, incomplete. Pass is incomplete. John Wright, the intended receiver. So 2nd and 10 now for the Falcons. And, outside that pass interference call, that's now 3 straight incompletions. So 2nd and 10 from the 23, 2:27 to go. 2nd and 10. Ayers. Deutschlander with him in the backfield. Ayers is going to throw under immense pressure again, and that pass is incomplete. Boy, that Smethport pass rush, we've seen it here the past few plays, is really making his presence felt. On that 3rd and 10 play, the pass interference was called. I don't know how Ayers got out of that. So the Smethport defensive line at this point is just pinning its ears back and going. 2:23 to go, 3rd and 10 from the 23. Obviously, this is 4-down territory here for the Falcons. Ayers with Deutschlander in the backfield. Ayers looking. He's going to throw deep again. Mason in coverage, and he knocks it away. What a play by Ryan Mason. So that will set up what essentially is 4th and 10. It's 4th in the ball game here, as there's 2:18 to go and Cowdy's out of timeouts. So they absolutely positively need this. Otherwise, Smethport will be able to run out the clock. What a whale of a ball game here from Smethport. And the Falcons down to 5 seconds on the play clock. Are they going to get this off? Ayers, he does. Ayers under duress, and we're going to get a flag, and that pass is deflected and caught. But there's a flag in the backfield, so hold everything. And it's going to be a hold. And again, to the point, Smethport's pass rush has really taken over here. And you could almost see that coming. So now it's going to be 4th and 20 with 2:10 to go. So, again, two big calls here on this drive. First, the pass interference call, now that hold. I think that looked to be the correct call, though. Again, the Smethport pass rush is just really taken over here. 4th and 20 from the 33. Falcons need the Hubs 13 for a first down. Ayers drops back, has under duress, throws it deep, and that's knocked away. Incomplete with 2:04 to play. Kofsky on the breakup. Smethport will take over on downs and should be able to run out the clock and pick up their first win of the season. All right, now the only thing left to do if you're Smethport is make sure your snaps are clean here. First and 10. Sherry goes under center. They're going to hand it off here. It's a little surprising. Mason on the carry. And actually with that carry, Mason will go over 100 yards on the ground. So 20 seconds now on the play clock, and Smethport will be able to run out this clock. And yeah, I think it looks like they're going to take a knee here. And no, they hand off to Mason again. He's going to pick up about a yard. And so nevertheless, it's getting the job done. Smethport, they've been struggling on the offensive side of the ball, and this is what a shot in the arm this is for this football team. Really good win here tonight, as they'll have to snap the ball here one more time, and look like they might take a timeout, which they don't have to. They can just get up and snap the ball, and the game's going to be over. So here we go, Sherry, and and they're going to take a timeout here. I mean, it's a moot point at this point, but all you have to do is get up and snap the ball, and the game's over. But one more snap of the football, and it will be victory. So Smethport going to go to 1-3 here. Coudersport will fall to 1-3. Don't forget, coming up, we have our Tap and Play Plus post-game show, Tap and Play Plus, fundraising made easy. Earn more funds in less time with nothing to sell, hand out, or collect. Find out more at tapandplayplus.com. That's tap, the letter N, plus.com. We'll have our scoring summary, stats, scoreboard, player of the game, and our Cole Orthodontic Associates player of the game interview. So stay tuned for all of that and what has been just, again, a really good football game here tonight. Jonah Gannell, of course, got dinged up there in the fourth quarter. We hope he's okay. Ryan Mason. And that is victory formation, and that is going to do it. The Smethport Hubbers on their home field pick up their first win of the season, 33-26 over the Coudersport Falcons. We are going to take a quick break and come up with the Tap and Play Plus post-game show here on the YDL Sports Network. Once again, your final score: Smethport 33, Coudersport 26. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
All right, it's time for our Tap and Play Plus postgame show. Fundraising made easy. Earn more funds in less time with nothing to sell, hand out, or collect. Find out more at tapandplayplus.com. That's tap, the letter N, plus.com. It is time for your scoring summary brought to you by the Warren Tire Center. Second quarter, 6:23 mark. Jonah Gano is first of 3 touchdowns, a 1-yard run, capped an 85-yard drive that made it 6-0 Hubbers. It was Jack Sherry, 88-yard touchdown pass to Ryan Mason that made it 12-0, 2:46 mark of the second quarter. And then it was John Wright, a 67-yard pass to Drew Daniel Van Vladarken at the 2:31 mark that made it 12-6. And it was Gano, 8-yard run that made it 20-6 at the half. Third quarter, John Wright, 2-yard run, made it 20-12. Jonah Gano followed with a 26-yard run to make it 27-12 after the conversion. That was in the first minute and a half of the third quarter. Then it was Owen Chang hauling in a 20-yard touchdown pass from Gavin Ayers at the 4:42 mark. Then Van Vladarken, again, a 9-yard pass from Ayers that made it 27-26. And the only score of the fourth quarter, it was Sherry, again, the freshman quarterback, to Bo Kirkman, the 6-yard touchdown pass on 4th and goal. That capped the scoring early in the fourth quarter. Your final score, Smethport 33, Coudersport 26. Again, we're going to have our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game. Visit them online at AlleghenyGrill.com. And our Cole Orthodontics Associates post-game interview. Player of the game interview is brought to you by Cole Orthodontic Associates with convenient locations in Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren. You can get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. Going to get my other headset ready here, so we have our player of the game ready. And just to let you know, it's going to be a co-player of the game with Jonah Gano and Ryan Mason. Jonah got dinged up there, so we're going to have Ryan come up for our post-game interview here, brought to you by Cole Orthodontics. And you can get set up here. And while we wait for Ryan, we're going to have our Stats brought to you by the Brooks U I Love Better Sports Person of the Year Award. It's Ryan. I'll tell you what, we're going to wait if Ryan's going to make his way up here. We'll get the District 9 scores first, powered by Pizza Hut. DuBois 25, Bradford 6, Brookville 40, Montauk 12, Central Clarion 41, Punxsutawney 13, Karn City 30, St. Mary's 7, Union AC Valley 12, Brockway 7, Ridgeway 26, Kane 14, Port Allegheny 37, Cameron County nothing, Ottawa Elbert 57, Bucktail 48, Clearfield 26, Bellefonte 7, and Kerwinsville 48, Southern Huntington 13. And again, just waiting for Ryan Mason. I believe he's making his way up here right now, so we're going to get to him momentarily. I think that might be him coming through the door right now. All right. Hey, good. How are you? All right, we'll get you set up here. I'll get you right over here, and give me a second to get the camera on you here too. Actually, can I have you go right over there? Thanks. All right, we'll zoom out here. All right, there is Ryan Mason, our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg co-player of the game with Joe DeGano. And this is our Cole Orthodontic and Associates post-game interview. Cole Orthodontic and Associates with convenient location to serve you in Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren. Ryan, can you hear me? All right, first of all, congratulations on the win. First one of the year for you guys. How good does this feel?
Man, it feels great, man. We've had God in our corner this whole time, and that's the team that Smethport really has right there, and I'm glad we got to prove that tonight against Coudersport.
And how good does it feel, too? I mean, it feels good either way, but doing it on your home field.
Yeah, man, it's a better place, The atmosphere is always great, and we love the fans, and we love to bring a great show.
Big game. You guys got it done both in the air and on the ground offensively. Take me through that long touchdown in the first half that you had.
Man, it was awesome. It was just something I haven't had this year, and it was just a great play, great execution, and we got the job done. It's good. Put supports on the board.
And did the game kind of open? Because it seemed like the game opened up a little bit starting in the second quarter. Did you guys feel that too?
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of energy, a lot of adversity we had to face, and we just brought it to the table and did what we could to come through.
And obviously, it all starts up front. Talk a little bit about the play of your offensive line tonight.
Yeah, I can't speak enough about my offensive line either. We wouldn't be able to move the ball without them, and they're a big key to our offense, and they did great tonight.
And big stop, obviously, there to end the game. Yeah, how good did it feel to kind of win the game on defense?
Man, it was great. I mean, I was just looking to get off the field, an interception or something, but we stuck through it, and like we said, we played through adversity, and we got the job done.
All right, and just lastly, what does a win like this, do for you guys going forward?
Man, I think we're looking to just keep winning. We want to keep putting points up on the board and show the D9 who Smethport football really is. Not a great start last season. We don't want that again this year. We want to come through with a positive season this year. So.
All right, Ryan. Well, thank you so much, and congratulations, and continued success going forward.
Thank you, man.
All right, that was Ryan Mason and Ryan Sticker. You can take those off, and I'll get these for you here. And, that's oh, is it? Oh, okay. Yep. All right, and I guess we'll get him in here as well. All right, that was our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg co-players of the game, and our Cole Orthodontic and Associates post-game interview. Cole Orthodontic and Associates with convenient location to serve you in St. Mary's, Ridgeway, and Warren. They will give you your game-winning smile. And once again, want to go through that scoreboard again real quick. And actually, if we'll get Joan is actually up here. I wasn't sure if see if we can get him real quick. Joan, do you want to come on? You're good. Okay, cool. Well, we're gonna get Jonah over here too. Just real quick and put those on right there. And I'll stand back just a little bit so I can get you in the frame. All right, very good. All right, Jonah, got 2 for the price of 1 here. For how you feeling, first of all?
My neck's all right. It's just a little beat up, bruised maybe. Collarbone hurts a little bit, but I'll be back next week.
Good. Probably feels a little better after a win too, I'm sure.
Yeah, it does.
Big game for you on the ground. How were you guys able to get it done? In the rushing attack today.
Our rushing attack, I think my lineman pushed their
Yeah, I got you.
they do so much for us. Me and Ryan wouldn't have done anything without them. They're amazing.
And again, I talked to Ryan about this too, but you guys that line made so many plays. You guys made so many plays running the ball. How good does it feel to kind of end the game there with a big stop on defense?
It just feels amazing, especially watching from the sideline. My teammates waiting for me, saying they waiting for me, and I feel so blessed to have them as a team. They're so amazing.
And again, to get this win, your first win of the season on your home field, how good does this feel?
It feels amazing. I can't explain how good it feels, especially to beat them. We're pushing. We're gonna keep going.
I was just gonna say, what can a win like this do for you guys going forward?
It boosts morale. It gives us confidence, and for next week, we'll keep going.
All right, Jonah. Well, thanks so much. I'm glad you're feeling all right, and congratulations. Yep. All right, that was Jonah Gano, and wasn't sure if we were going to be able to get him there. We did, and we're going to wrap things up here. We have the District 9 scoreboard. We'll have the District 10 scoreboard here for you right now. Brought to you by Pizza Hut, Cambridge Springs 50, Reynolds 7. Let me refresh it here to make sure everything's final. Lakeview 46, Maplewood nothing. Mercer 48, Sagertown 6. Eisenhower 35, Seneca 6, Union City 14, Iroquois 6, Farrell 28, Greenville 12. Grove City 17, Sharon 14. Tigers go down for the first time this season. Hickory 41, Wilmington 21. Sharpsville 23, Slippery Rock 6. Connie at 24, Warren 12, Corey 29, Harbor Creek 21. Fort LaBeouf in overtime, 36-35 over Fairview in 3 overtimes, as a matter of fact. Northeast 38, General McLean 12. Hollidaysburg 33, Butler 13, St. Francis, New York 40, Cathedral Prep 40 in the fourth quarter, and McDowell 47, Erie 21. Your scoreboard brought to you by Pizza Hut. And last but not least, your stats brought to you by the Brooks UR Ledbetter Sports Person of the Year Award. Ryan Mason, Jonah Gano, who you just heard from both of them, both over 100 yards for the Hubs. Mason 102, Gano 103, Gano 3 touchdowns. Mason, the long 88-yard touchdown pass from Jack Sherry. Also rushing for the Hubbers, Sherry finished with 12 yards on 5 carries. Bo Kirkman, -3 yards. Owen Roundsville, 20 yards. Receiving for Smethport, it was Mason with 2 catches for 102 yards and a touchdown. Roundsville 1 for 2. Kirkman 2 for 19, including the touchdown. McDowell 1 for 18. And for the Falcons of Coudersport, Gavin Ayers unofficially 10 of 19 through the air, 111 yards, a pair of touchdowns. For Gavin, John Wright 1 of 3 through the air, 67 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. Rushing attack, John Wright led the way with 38 yards on 11 carries. Ayers with 55 yards on 6 carries. And receiving, it was Daniel Van Vladriken with 150 yards on 6 receptions. And John Wright had 26 receiving yards on 3 receptions for the Falcons. That's going to about wrap it up here from Smethport. Your final, Smethport 33, Coudersport 26. Don't forget, we'll have a pair of broadcasts for you tomorrow. Red Bank Valley at Keystone, airtime of 11:30, kickoff at noon, and Elk County Catholic at Sheffield, airtime of 1, kickoff at 1:30. Until then, this is Andy Close signing off. Have a great night and a great weekend, everybody.